Boom. I need a sound check. I need to get a mic check. Microphone checker. Microphone checker. Short fuse mango juice. Canon. Come on, baby. Let's check the sound. 2 people are in. I can't see the chat yet, guys. I don't know if the sound's coming through. But we're gonna, let me give me a moment here. Hopefully this computer that's actually in computer age, it's probably older than me if you think about it. A computer that's 10 years old, or if not older than 10 years, is like older than 100 years old in computer age. It's sort of like dog years. The computers are rated in dog years. Let's see. Fuck, that thing is spinning. See, you can see the screen up there, guys. I don't know if you can see the screen. It's just spinning and spinning and spinning. That's okay. We're gonna have this cigar and this beer here soon. Come on. Come on, computer. It is approximately a $12 cigar. I got another smaller one today. I went to Up Down Cigar Tobacco Company and bought a flint for this particular lighter. This is my Dunhill unique lighter. It's a gold-plated lighter. I've had this for over 20 years now when I worked for the company, Dunhill. Beautiful design, well copied, well known. The engineering on the originals, though, is the best. Like, this is unsurpassed. The knurling on here, the lines are fantastic. The finish on the curves are excellent. All the parts and including on the inside, are gold plated. I believe it's just a 12 gold plating, and it's very thin. I have another one of these that I used as my everyday sort of carry lighter, and even with the knurl and the curves, I wore out the thing. Like the gold plating wore out on it. I don't know if you could see the Dunhill marking on it that well. It says it right here. It's just tough to see because I didn't clean it. Yeah, it's tough to see there. So I got some flints. This is the area for the butane. So this is a modern design of it, and and you see the Dunhill logo there, long Dunhill, so you know it's an original Dunhill, and that's the butane control. Of course, that complements the cigar cutter that's in here, with the gold-plated lines. This is a good circumcision device, great cigar cutter, excellent. This is made in England, like some of Dunhill's products used to be made, but now, of course, everything's made somewhere else. So I don't know where Dunhill makes their product. And we're going to have that with the Padron. These are some of my favorite Cuban cigars. If you're able to get the Cuban version of these, you're going to be doing pretty good. These are some well-crafted cigars. I don't know the makeup of this cigar. I don't know what it consists of in terms of its blend. I do all these blind. I don't. Oh, look, handmade, but it has the Cuban symbol on there. These are not Cuban. This is either Dominican or Honduran. More than likely Dominican, with all kinds of parts from all over the Caribbean and or South America. It has a nice natural. I love Naturale cigars. It's not a Maduro. It's not a Connecticut shade. This is pretty much what your traditional most cigars should be like. It just has more of a natural taste, and I hate the. It's not leathery. It has more soil smell to it. It has a richness that isn't really sweet nor cakey. It isn't that like kind of sugary, or it really is what the best of cigar should and can be, where they're not depending on it to be aged on the vine, or where it's great to age afterwards. Doesn't have a ton of oils, but it is a fabulous wrapper. I really wish I could have sat on this a lot longer. I've only had this cigar for like 2 weeks. I bought another smaller one today as a sort of flyer cigar, or I was at a location, Up Down Tobacco, which is one of the best tobacco shops in Chicago, and that's where I went and got the Dunhill flints, because this piece here is where the flint goes in, and I bought a Dunhill flint. It could have used other ones, but I bought a Dunhill flint, and then I had an ST DuPont lighter, another very expensive lighter that I had that needed flints, and I bought the flints there, and I think I got a deal on them. And I thought the guy almost like gave me the flints for free, or a set of flints for free. So I went back in and like bought a cigar very same price as this almost, but smaller, and it's the same blend. So I was like, I'm not going to smoke the smaller cigar. I should have gotten a smaller cigar from Joey. Oop, people are gone. All right. I see the live here.
And spotlight all the English fighters. Vocal by far.
All right, guys. In the meantime, just enjoy the look of the short fuse mango juice cannon. They give hints of mango using Citra, Mosaic, and Haleu melon. Next, hit it with 500 pounds of mango puree to take the mango flavors over the top. Big, juicy IPA with a bitter, fantastic finish, or a pleasant finish is what it says, which is pretty cool. I'm not totally down with these. I'm going to Mexico next week, and sure, I could have drank the margarita version of short fuse. They make all these infused that I think are cool. I think it's all right. I used to be against them. I've mentioned this before, but if it complements what you're doing and what you're drinking, you only drink 1 or 2 of these. You don't need to drink all 4. Then you could go to your regular staple beer. But these are nice, I think, also for mixers. Don't be surprised. Like if you add this kind of a beer to your spirit cocktail, it could add a little kick to it. It adds a different kind of kick to it. You already have that kick. It'll add some frothiness and some zest to it. So don't be afraid to experiment. I've experimented and done poorly mixing cocktails and doing other things like that. But sometimes something that you may blend, you may blend just doesn't work out. But you make an effort to do it. So, again, something new, something different. You could get these at Binny's in the United States. So you could get these everywhere. So this isn't like an exclusive beer or a short production beer that like I review at times from some of our boutique breweries here in Chicago. This is actually something that you could get nationwide, and is very accessible. So I think for the summer, we're getting close. We're not getting to the end of summer. We're just starting the summer. I haven't had time to go and travel. Holy shit, my computer's still spinning. See? These are the problems I run into. Still spinning that computer. Holy shit. Do I have a check on the sound? Sound check again? Fuck. So I'm going to hold off here for a moment. Once I put the camera up, I won't be able to read your, I hate going, I won't be able to read your, comments until I get the computer working, which I think is working now. So yeah, the short fuse. Boom. Got to get the power in there. Man, and I'm dying to pour this beer here because waiting for this computer 10-15 minutes over here. What's up, Aru MMA News? Hope things are well, brother. How's the summer going for you? Hope it's doing good, man. Hopefully things are good on the work front. Real strong earth tones. No, I love that it's not leathery. I don't want to smell that huge leather. I want to smell sort of like the aged fermentation, the thyme, the cedar, some oak. Like this has been in a wine aging process in some way. It's not super floral. It just has a lot of. That's my fingers still smell like lunch. Yeah, soft earth tones. Still very young. Not very spicy, young, but mild, subtle. Short Fuse, they're in Schiller Park, so that's nearby. That's not very far. Schiller Park, Indiana. Illinois. that's a local beer here then. They're an independent craft brewing company, and they have a tap room, so I'm going to have to definitely check out their tap room. But this is the Short Fuse Mango Juice Cannon. I think it's going to complement this cigar well. Right out the gate, as always, you guys are going to harp on me. You're going to be like, oh, he's always complaining about the oils, the lack of oils, the lack of aging. And it matters, guys. The longer you sit on these cigars, the longer you keep them in your humidor, you allow them to better age, because this might have only been sitting in this bundle of cigars and tobacco, or the tobacco itself sits in these huge, almost like this, the height of this table here, in these huge piles, fermenting like in a barn or in a fermenting facility that is humidified or just dry and hot. And it gets pretty humid in there regardless, because the leaves are giving off just tons of moisture. It sits in there for a few months before it's actually rolled. Then it's put into another area to sit and age with some cedar for a little while longer. But you know, they rush the process. They need to get it out there. They got to get their money back in returns. So there, you know, I don't know how this looks on the camera. It's a natural cigar, but it doesn't have rich oiliness. I'm touching it, and it has a slight one though. So I definitely feel like this can be can get a lot better, as I always mention. Not a lot of spice. A lot of cedar. A lot of cedar. Again, a lot of cedar like last time in the cigar we had. I'm going to do the full cut on this. Even though it's a young cigar, I'm going to get the little cap on it. Boom. Ooh, man, that was perfect. Again. No, you don't want to cut yourself with that. This is don't play with this thing. This thing is really sharp. I haven't had to sharpen this in 20 plus years. This thing is no joke. It was sharp out the gate. Great cut. It didn't squeeze the cigar. You notice that? It cut it perfectly. I'm very satisfied with the cut. Let's see here. Let me see right there, guys. Just the cap. And what I call the cap is just this little piece here. See how small that sliver is? That's the cap. Very small little sliver. That's all you needed to take off. Oh, Israel saying don't cut myself. Holy shit, come on, Israel. Oh, look at that. Look at that. Let's go. It's a little effervescent. You know, I might have poured it a little quickly. It was in the freezer because I tried to, like, you know, I bought these warm. So it being out here, it's gonna pile up. It has a nice look to it. A lot of effervescence. I didn't expect that. I expected it to be a little milkier, since it was a IPA, even as an IPA. Oh no! Look, it's got some biology in there. It's got some calogenesis. It's got, like, yeah, I could almost see like bits of the mango in there. Like, you see a residue. That is interesting. Oh yeah, you smell the mango. And some other citrus. What was the other citrus they mentioned? It's not just mango, but you could see the residual. If you look at the glass closely, you could see like residual bits of the mango. It has to be the mango, because mango is very it's like has a lot of almost like rope to it. What is the description of it? Even when in a puree, it has a lot of forms to it still. It's very stringy. You know, sometimes you eat a mango and the mango meat gets stringy and gets stuck in your teeth, even though you're eating most of the meat. At the end of it, it has this stringiness to it. And I think that, or almost like the mango inner rind, is still there. And wow, you could see bits of it. Can you guys make that out in the camera? I hope you can, because I've never seen that. It almost scares me to an extent. So it doesn't say what other citric mosaic it is. I bet it's a little bit of orange and maybe even some lime. Man, oh yeah, it's got a lot of mango to it. A lot of mango, which is cool. Never seen a beer like this before ever in my life. Like, it actually has, still is constituted of the mango puree is evident in it. Like, you could see bits of mango in the thing, and I've not seen that in a beer before. Am I still going live, guys? I can't see anything on the computer. I don't know if I'm wasting my time commenting on this beer if nobody hears me. Let me go and come on, camera. What the hell? Let me go take a sip of it. That is good. I don't like the bitter finish that it's at, but man, the sweetness on the nose and on the start of the beer is really nice, man. That is, like, if you like mango, you're gonna love this beer. Maybe not because oh, my head is cut out of frame here. Maybe not because, like they mentioned, they even say that it has a pleasant bitter finish, which it should as a pale ale. So it still has that. It still has that bitter finish. I don't like my head out of the frame there. I'm almost, should be better in frame. Move your camera back a little bit. There we go. There we go. Very, you know, there is a little spice to it. You know, doesn't smell too complex. A lot of earthiness to it. Has a little pepper. Very mellow. Let's light this sucker up. And today, thankfully, I got the lighter here. Just barely trying to touch the best part of the flame to the cigar. So I'm really holding it out of the flame. Come on. And I'm spinning it as I have it above there. Right? I've already put this in my mouth, but if this wasn't my cigar, I could continue to do this little process here. Oh yeah, I love that natural smell. And I blow into it to give it oxygen, because every flame, this thing is going to torch itself. Man, I love these. Padron is always a staple, like Monte Cristo, like your Macanudos, but Padron, especially the Cuban Patrons and the Cuban Monte Cristos, are sort of the top of the top. They're the metal. Some people like the punches as well if you like a nice spicier cigar. I'm a big fan of Padron. Padron, I'm sorry, Padron. Patron is different. That's a Mexican tequila, Patron, with the T. Come on, stay lit, baby. Wow. It's still so good. I love the natural flavors. I don't know if it's the beer or the cigar, but they're working together really well. Like the cigar has the beer is definitely bringing out. Oh, it's the cigar. And see, with this lighter, you can light it because this butane is clear. And you know it's well rolled when I do that. When I blow out the end of it, when it's just starting and you're adding a lot of oxygen to it, and it's not going out, that means it's a well-rolled cigar. Well, excellent aromas. I'm in for a treat. It's very silky. Again, I always lean towards a more of a full body, but I love the silkiness to it, and the both combination of natural with a sweet finish, or a hint of sweetness on the finish, is excellent. And the start is a little green, has a little too much floral character to it. Lots of wood, and earth tone, with a nice, subtle, sweet finish to it. Really nice cigar. Wow. You know, what do you expect from a Padron? Excellent price, has a little pepperiness to it. I think that's more of the lack of aging on it. It has a slight peppery finish, but it's not super pepper. It's more of a, it's just so light. You know, it's more of the tobacco, which is great. You really have a very good earth tones to it with a great tobacco finish. I'm waiting for this thing all day. Lots of wood, lots of cedar, lots of wood. It burns a little hot. I could tell by that. Not as premium as our last cigar. I wonder what the binder is and the filler. It's whole leaf filler. It's well rolled. I love the natural cigars. I love Canadian Shades. I love Maduros. I think lately I've been leaning more towards the Maduro because I like the full bodiness and the chocolatey character, the oily character. This doesn't have a lot of oils to it at all. It's very subtle on the palate. It doesn't paint the palate like I sort of wish it would paint the palate. That's what I mean by silky, not just the smoke or the character of the smoke, it being not as thick, but the oils aren't there. There's usually a residual oil that coats or paints your mouth or paints your palate. And this doesn't do it, but I love it just being what a traditional cigar should smoke like. And I shouldn't say that because all cigars are traditional, but this is like, you know, your basic construction tobacco. I don't know what the filler and the binder are. It is, I think, a little darker. I think it's a Dominican wrapper, and I would assume maybe a Honduran binder. I don't know what the filler is. Maybe just a Dominican filler is what I would assume it is, but again, I'm just shooting out, talking off the hip here. I'm not really have any facts or anything to denote really what it is constructed of. Again, I taste all of these blind. Like I make my bets. I'm blind better, huh? Blind, bout better. Bet better blind. Blind better bouts. Yeah, strong earth tones, light fragrance. Definitely needs some age. It's on the premium side because this thing is still like was a $10 cigar, so it's not cheap. It just has more wood tones, more earth tones with not a lot of oil, with a slight nice slight finish. Has a little peppery sweet finish, which is to be expected, and I like it. Nice, well constructed. I like it. I like it. I like it. You know. I like these. I like all the cigars. You know, we're gonna wait on a rating on this. It's gonna be pretty good. I think it's gonna be pretty good. This has a lot of potential. It's well rolled. It's drawing super well. I love when I draw. And that there's still air coming through the end on even a light draw. I didn't even like force myself to draw it, and it's still coming through. That means that it's well rolled. Whoever rolled this cigar was an expert, was somebody experienced, knew what they were doing. I got one of the top rollers, and probably in the factory there was rolling these, because these are no joke. They're well rolled, well constructed. Full, is that full? There's a little bit that might have been from the cut. And I gotta teach Joey, are you a beginner of the cigars? 3 fingers, guys, are good on the cigars. 3 fingers, 2 fingers is fine. I tend to do a 3 finger a lot myself. I got a better grip with the 3 fingers than the 2. 2 fingers, if it gets close to the edge, it's gonna burn my finger, but it's still resting on the 3rd. So there's always a counterpoint, right? So I'm holding it like this quite a bit. I'm not holding it like this, nor always like this. Like my hand like this. We don't want to do that. Do your dirty one in there. Scissor it. Use your thumb. You can smoke it upwards. Lots of wood. Smoke it downwards. Young wood, good florals, excellent finish. Just needs to sit on it. Just needs a little aging, a little more time. You know, it just, You know, it has some complexity. It's there. It's there. It just needs a little more time. There are some better cigars out there for the money, but you know, this Padron is a standard. Wow, you could really see the mango puree down there, and taste it. Like the finish is now smoother as you hit it once or twice. That bitterness is gone, and the bitterness is more from the orange rind and or the mango meat is what I'm going to say. You can see, wow, I've never had a beer like this. Like there's literal mango meat inside this thing. So can only have a couple of those. We're going to have those, and we're going to go just to our standard Goose Island beers. I haven't finished that one. Did I fall off? Yeah, this computer's had it. This computer has had it. Frustrating. But it is what it is, guys. We'll work on it after vacation, or I shouldn't say vacation. It's just a trip. Like you guys live out in California, places we could surf. I'm just taking a surf trip. That's just the way it's going to be now. I gotta check the camera since my computer is froze to see if I'm still broadcasting. Shit. Fucking annoying. Oh. Yeah, I'm still broadcasting. No one's participating in the chat. Or I can't even see the chat if someone is participating. Oh, let me get this off the metal. I don't have the cigar holder, the leather holder for these, but when you buy these expensive gold or silver plate lighters, it's good to have a holder because the plating on it, we're talking micrometer thin, you know, picogram or picometer thinness of 14 karat or 12 karat gold plating on it. So literally your hand over time, when you wear this thing and you touch it, like after 5 years, 6 years, I've had this a lot. I have two of these. This is not my everyday carry one. I still have another one where you could see the stainless steel underneath it, the steel that it was plated over, and you could see it. It just wears down. Whereas this one still has that good gold resilience, and that's gold. That's gold in there. I will be in Mexico in 2 days, so if I have any Mexican fans, people in Cabo, people that want to surf with me, I'm going to try to surf. I'm out of shape, man. I'm really out of shape. It's going to be tough, but I could do it, man. I know I can do it. Hopefully the waves are medium size. I do better in medium to big size waves. It gives me more time to get up to my feet. You know, it's just if I have enough strength to get out there and paddle for the waves, even if they're small. Hopefully they're like waves with a little juice to them, a little power that I don't have to pull into so hard and paddle so hard to get into them. My board sucks. It's an old board, just like an old computer, just like the old man that I am. I'm getting a new board too. It's all happening little by little, people. Little by little, poco a poco. We're gonna get there. I regret that. I should have the nicest shit like I normally do with my surfing stuff, but a new surfboard is like $1,000. You got to get the fins. We're talking another $150. You know, the computer. You know, I got other shit that I got to do, like you guys. Excellent. We're going to start this at a 7.5. I think it can go up. Nice wood. I miss the oils to it. I love its finish. It's silky. It has a floral character to it, which I think is due more to it being a young or younger cigar, like not aged as well as it should be. But I love that floral character to it too. It's still a little green, is what I'm saying. But I don't mind that. Like you could, it's a tobacco product. It's supposed to have a veggie sort of green taste to it. I don't know what to describe it. It doesn't have that plantain, that banana character that I'm looking for. It is burning a little hot, and I wonder about that. And I could tell by putting my hand a little close to the edge there, and I see it ballooning a little bit at the end there, close to where it's burning. It's not burning evenly per se, but it's still burning well. But it is ballooning a little bit or bulging out there. And that's because the cigar is not retaining or burning evenly, or in the way that it should. It's still burning a little hot. I have drawn it a lot, but still a great standard cigar. Oh, fuck. Man, I'm through with this fucking computer. I am through with this fucking computer. Let me see if I'm still up. Yeah, I'm still broadcasting. Yeah, guys. I'm still here. It hasn't fallen off. It's just the computer doing what it's doing. There is the nuttiness to it, or more of a walnut. Yeah. Strong oak, strong cedar tones, with a slight floral, sweet finish. The beer complements it well. In fact, actually, though, the cigar takes away from a little bit of the mango richness of this beer. And man, is that that's a mango puree in there. That's a mango juice. They did not fuck around. I can't believe they could do this with the beer, but I mean, they're literally probably pouring mango puree into a pale ale, like a lighter pale ale that they've made, and adjusted for it, and pouring like enough rind or mango meat into it, a mango puree, because you could see the puree in there. Look at that. Look at the milkiness. It's not even milky. That's like cloudiness. That's literally puree in there with mango bits. The flavors of the mango become very diffused. They're very light. It's not like a mango juice. Even though they say it's a mango juice, it isn't. The pale ale is still there, and the mango isn't like overwhelming. It's not like tasting a mango smoothie. You know, with the name of it, you would think, in the way they describe it, you'd be almost like tasting a mango smoothie, and it's not. It still has a hazy IPA in there, that double IPA, that strong, 10.0, strong. It kicks you, so that's why it's got the cannon. Yes, the finish, excellent, excellent. That's what I want in a finish of a cigar. I want to taste the tobacco. I want to taste the hint of the aging, the cedar, and have that sweet or richness or that flavorful finish. Or I shouldn't say flavorful. I should describe what the flavor is, and it has this like nice, slight sweetness to it, ever so soft, and it's silky and soft, and I like that. It's you know, I like the full body, but I like the floral character to it as well. Like that is important to me. That's like a traditional cigar making, cigar taste. Again, it's burning a little hot, very white ash. I think throughout. I wonder about that. I wonder what binder it has, the caliber of the filler. The wrapper is, I think, a little young, not so oily. The oils are not developing through the heat. I'm gonna stick at a 7. This is gonna increase. I think maybe 7.5 tops. It should be better. I just think that I got a young cigar. Again, these are from Binny's, so these are like mass produced. I can't see any of the comments, guys. That's all right. Burning very hot. I love the floral sweet finish. And the wood, normally a lot of people would, or I wouldn't even like go for that wood character, but I like the contrast that with the sweet beer, and I like to go out of my norm. It looks a little odd there. It's burning odd. I'm going to ash it. Oh no, I'm not going to ash it. Don't even need to. Doesn't want to. Again, well-rolled cigar, despite the awkward burn, right? It's still well-rolled. I could see that it is a full leaf cigar, very uniform. I might have lit it improperly and got it just an uneven finish. Yeah, or it's just burning a little hot. Maybe the cigar's a little too dry. So things about it. Come on, interweb. It isn't the interweb, it's my computer. Nice, nice, nice. Man, you could really see the mango in this thing. Wow, that's crazy. Like, you really can see like the mango puree. It's like somebody put literally puree of mango into the IPA. And you would think that one would outmatch the other, but the IPA dominates. I would have thought the mango would have dominated. Maybe they sat on it for a while. I'd like to talk to them about how they made a beer like this. I don't know if they aged them too long. I think they have to find the right level of aging for them before the juice or the blend tastes too sour or vinegary. They have to watch it. It doesn't have, like, you can see little bits of mango on the glass. Look at that, man. Holy shit. So you can see what I'm talking about. Look at that. Look at the bits of mango on that thing. Those aren't legs. Those are literally mango bits. Very interesting. Very interesting. I like, I don't know. I don't think the beer works the way I want it to work. I'm going to give the beer a 6.5, and right now the cigar is at a 7. I would have liked it to have been a little bit stronger, either on the IPA side or on the mango side. And here I am, like, splitting hairs over something that still works. It has very nice balance to it. I honestly wish one would have dominated over the other, but it's well balanced. It isn't IPA enough, or it isn't sweet juicy enough, mango juicy enough to fit its sort of category or its description. But I'm certain they know better than me. They're doing what they're doing. I should have tried the other one. I should have gotten another 6-pack. These were this is the last 4-pack. I'm sorry. There's the last 4-pack at Binny's. 16 bucks. We got $5 a beer after tax. Ooh. Ooh. Nice. Nice. Look at it. See, it doesn't burn. A little charry at the ends. I'm assuming the filler wasn't the highest grade. The wrapper seems to be doing okay, and the binder seems to be the thing that's burning hot. When you're after you ash and your ash falls off, you could do the blowing thing again. To try to get that nice even burn. I don't like that it coned. That leads me to believe that the filler, even though it was a long filler, wasn't the highest quality filler when it has that little cone on the end. Very woody. Lots of wood tones and earth tones. A lot more earth. And burning hot. Very hot. Like I hold it up, even up here, and I can feel the heat. Feel the heat. And a little more pepperiness down to it. Yeah, Real Knows, we're going to try to surf, man. We're going to do our thing. I wish I'd worked out a little bit more and been better physically prepared, but I've been working hard. You know, it's not the same. Like, getting in the water is not the same like working and working out. You hop in the ocean and it changes everything, you know. The thing I have with me is my older natural talent, my previous history surfing, so I'm going to roll with that and hope that, yeah, I'm going to get my ass kicked. I know it. It's going to be difficult and challenging, I know it, but that's why we do it. Part of why we do it is to, you know, test ourselves, face those challenges. Oh my God, damn it! Oh. Finally, the chat's working up again. I'm getting a huge delay from what the real time is, and then how it gets to YouTube. Man, these are some strong beers, and look at the fucking mango bits in this fucking beer, man. Can you guys see that? Insane. Like, this is really like, it's like not even milky. It is. What's it? It's just look at that. Look at the bits of it. I've never seen a beer like this. You don't want to leave this beer out and not drink it, because it'll ferment, and you drink it, it'll be like taking a shot of something. It is gnarly. Look at that thing. This is a gnarly beer. It's 10%, and I see why. Because the fermentation process, it took all the sugars from the mango and added to the beer. And that's what took away the big sweetness, but the sugars are still there and fermented, and it gave it that alcohol content. Insane. This is a very powerful. I can feel it. I'm already buzzed. Guys, even though this is a Patron, I'm going to keep it at a 7. It is tasting a little better. I love the finish of it. It just doesn't have the oils there to it. It burns a little hot. It's nice and silky. It has a very good draw, but it's not at that next step. And this is a cigar. I wonder, and I'd have to question if aging this for another year or two would help it. The wrapper seems a little young. It seems a little rough. It isn't of the oiliness. It has some other divots into it. It is full, but it has a. It's not oiling up. It had a plume from the aging, but it isn't oiling up the way that I want it to oil up. So I'm going to stick to a 7 on this cigar. The roller, whoever the craftsman or craftswoman was on this cigar, did a fantastic job. I think there was a cheaper filler in here. I think they cut corners. They put a decent wrapper and a decent binder on with a lower quality filler. Not a short leaf filler, but not the best leaf. And they put that into something so it is a 7. It is like what it is. It's above mediocre, but not much better than mediocre. And for me, when we're smoking these cigars that I smoke, mediocre is a 6, right? Mediocre 6, so we're going to do a 7. We're not going to smoke a 5 cigar here. If we're going to start to smoke a 5 cigar, we're going to put it out, and we're not going to smoke it because we don't have to. We got other cigars that are better. No sense of wasting your time on a cheap piece of shit or a cigar that doesn't taste good. If it doesn't taste good, from the start to you. I hate to tell that to Joey because he's not going to know the difference. But if it doesn't taste very good to you, then why smoke it? Don't force yourself to smoke the thing. It's not a cigar that you want to put out and say, yeah, I'm done with it. But it's not upper echelon. It's not the meadow. It's not the best of cigars. I think that it is suffering from a slight lack of quality control from the filler. The filler itself, it's still coning up. It's still coning. And I think the filler, even though it's full leaf, was not the best filler. But the wrapper, where most of the flavor comes from, is very good. Like, it has that earth tone to it, has the wood, and I keep going over and over. I'm repeating myself, I know. But you know, these are traits that I want you guys to learn about, that I want to that should be accentuated in a cigar, and you want those to be more refined, defined, and prominent in a cigar, right? Overall, and all of them to blend well. And I could tell, even the wrapper on this, there's something wrong with the wrapper. The heat, it's getting these warts on it, which is awkward and odd. It's starting to wart up. Some of the heat is filtering through, which leads me to believe that this wasn't the best wrapper even. Like, they probably took the better wrappers and put it on their more premium cigars. This is just their standard Naturale. It's not a vintage. It's not their aged. It's not any of those sorts. This is their standard of the line, but for what the price is, I'm not going to say a not buy. I just think maybe this could have been a bad batch, or a batch that isn't up to par of what Padron should be. Padron. I keep saying Padron. It pisses me off. Padron. Padronissimo. Padroncillo. Yeah, the binder is burning good, but his binder is burning hot. I wonder what kind of binder this was. It's very dark. It's burning longer and harsher, and it's charring itself and the wrapper a little too much. And I think the binder and the filler combination is not great. It's 7. I don't want to downgrade it to 6.5, but it could be downgraded. I'm going to be going live in Cabo, guys. Look forward this weekend, either Saturday or Sunday. When I go live, we're going to go live from Cabo. Join me and Joey. Joey's Picks is going to be with me for the first time live. And if you don't know Joey's Pick is a good winner. He knows his MMA. I don't know how he's going to do in front of the camera, but doesn't matter. His picks are good. His knowledge is very good, and the guy has been winning money. Right? That's the bottom line. Regardless of what you can and do say or don't say, if you're winning money, you're winning money. Like right now, I'm losing money. Did I win a little few dollars on my Leon Edwards bet? I did, but we were down already a couple grand. We made 300 back of it. Nice punch, nice counter, counter to losing. Not going to get us over the hump. Not going to get us where we need. A good entry into the weekend. I bought some more shorts. I bought some more shirts. Had to pay this and that, do this and that, but we're going to take those winnings and be happy with it in Mexico. But Joey is doing much better than I am in terms of the betting, so I have to give him that. I have to admit that, and let you know that I'm putting on somebody beyond sharp. Is you can be sharp. Like I think of myself as semi-sharp, but it's about winning, and not just winning your bets, but like winning your bets big. And Joey's been doing that, so I have to give him a lot of credit. He's doing much better than I am, but we can get there. I'm not far off of what he's thinking. He's able to bet live. I'm not betting live. A lot of his wins are live. I do pre-bets. Joey doesn't do that. He may have pre-inclinations like I do, and he's able to utilize his pre-inclinations in a manner that's more effective than what I do. A lot of the times, some of my live bets are good and some of them are bad. But we're going to give you some picks for the next UFC event. So look forward to that. We're going to be in Cabo. We got a nice condo. We got a nice pool. We're going to be in a nice environment. I'll be tired as shit like I am today because I've been working so hard. But the main thing is that we're going to be live with you guys. We're going to review some cigars. We're going to have some Mexican beer or something with us. Maybe some mezcal, maybe a tequila or something. And we're going to review that. And we're doing a sip and smoke from Cabo coming up this Saturday and Sunday, and you're going to see me there in Cabo. Maybe Joey has some surf pics of me that he's going to be able to share or something like that. Maybe I catch some waves. All I need to do is catch a couple waves, and I'm going to be happy. Just give me just a couple waves. All I need. I don't need much. I'm not asking for a lot. I'm paying a lot to get there. I'm going to be in the ocean, which is where I'm the happiest and most comfortable, and I'm just enthusiastic to get in the water, be in the ocean again. Taste the salt, get in the sand, and hopefully not hurt myself, not get my ass kicked too much, and enjoy myself, which is going to be easy to do because I'm, like I said, the past 2 weeks I worked over 80 hours last week, and I'm on par to do 71 this week, so a lot of work time. So I don't mind the downtime, but I know that first day getting in the water is going to kick my ass, and the heat, it's going to be hard and difficult, but doesn't mean the second day I'm not going to come back and try it again, and the third day I'm not going to come at her harder. I'm going to be sore, I'm going to be tired and beat down, but I'm going to come back again, and there'll be a third day of surfing, if not even a fourth. So that's the goal. That's why I've been working so hard. I'm more happy with that than I'm actually actualizing what I wanted to do with my work and my life and what I want to do, that I'm doing what I said I'm going to do. Like, I got this job. I said I want to go back to the ocean more. I want more ocean time, more water time. I want to be back in Mexico. I want to be in Tahiti next year, and the shit's going to happen. Shit's on course to happen. I just need to keep doing my job well, keep working, keep stacking those pennies, winning the bets. Real News says he's 0-8 official bets and -5.3 units to start off the past 3 weeks. I'm doing a little better than you considering I won that Leon Edwards bet, but I'm not doing much better. Like, and that's why I took off a week. I was gonna take off on Leon Edwards, and I'm glad I didn't, even though I think he got lucky, or not lucky because there's no luck in MMA. Like he did what he needed. He still was fighting for round 5. He still was fighting. We could call it luck. It's not luck when you fucking throw a kick. We want to say it's luck. Oh, he got lucky. I say it even myself. I said it even myself. It's not luck. He set it up and he did it. He had the technique and he accomplished what he was doing. He trained to do those moves all the time. And all it takes is one punch, one right move, one right technique to win the fight. Right? One mistake by somebody to win the fight. Like he was doing really well. He gassed hard, but he was doing really well. And by the way, at Real News MMA, all my bets are official. And when I'm saying I'm down like $2,000 now, about $1,700, for the year, that's all the bets. That's all the parlays. That's all the prop bets. That's everything. And last year I was down like 900. So I'm on a little losing streak. I'm not doing as good as the first 2 years I started returning to the UFC gambling, but like everything, you have to take what I say in the positive, use what I'm saying and the analysis I'm giving and the bets that I'm making as a medium point for yourself. Like take what is good that I'm doing and I'm saying and utilize those. You don't agree with me? Move on, do something else. You know what I mean? You don't have to listen to me. I'm not expecting people to take my bets. I'm not here like these other people. Like they're dependent on them being successful with their bets. I'm not. Like I'm not dependent. I'm dependent on myself for doing well with my bets, just like you guys. I'm trying to get the best information and give good information for you guys to do better. And I haven't been doing that recently because I'm going live, and it hasn't been the same. Because guess what? I enjoy smoking cigars and drinking beer and talking shit. I enjoy talking shit about the cigars and drinking beer about them. Letting you guys know about these things is just as enjoyable to me as MMA. Right? MMA is MMA gambling. And MMA, I don't practice MMA. I did train years ago. I've not trained in... When was the last time I trained? Holy shit. I went to, I think we're about over 10 years since I went to a jiu-jitsu seminar for fun. It was free seminar. Guy was just trying to get people into his gym, was just basically put out a big old internet. I saw on the internet here locally, just wanted people to come in the gym. And I enjoyed it because I was able to tell him, hey, my knees are bad. Well, not at that time, but I was able to tell him like, yo, I'm an amateur. I'm not, thinking about this long term. Just don't want to get hurt being here. I'm just here to check shit out. And he was cool. He trained with me. He was the leader of the school, the teacher of the school that stayed with me. So he was going easy on me. He wasn't trying to fucking prove anything. I didn't have to worry about students fucking hurting me or some newbie fucking hurting me. He was just using me as like a fucking rag doll, which always happens in these, when I go to those things. They always choose me as their jiu-jitsu dummy. They said I was a jiu-jitsu dummy, but the good thing about being the dummy is as he's explaining the things, he's doing them to you, so you will remember them better, right? Because he's applying them literally to you. As he's saying, we're going to cross the show, he's saying these things, and you remember them better because he's literally doing them to you. And it still hurts. It still hurts. But it's better than having it's better to have the pro and the instructor not necessarily do something wrong, but do their techniques on you, where they know what could hurt you, what doesn't hurt you, rather than some novice like me or you guys we go rolling, and next thing you know, you're fucking thinking it's all live, or you're doing something and you're fucking hitting me, hitting that collarbone, and you're striking when you shouldn't be striking. You should be sliding. You're doing things that will hurt your partner. So I like working with the instructor. When they're working on me, I'd rather do that than roll with or even box or spar with somebody that's an amateur. I'd rather work with the guy that knows what he's doing, that isn't going to hurt me. I'm not out there trying to hurt him. They know that they could fuck my ass up in a moment. I'd rather do that than be training just with another novice partner. So maybe I get lucky because I'm older. You know, they're going to make sure they go easy on me because I'm old and fat. They don't want to hurt me and they don't want me to get hurt at their gym. You do sign a waiver, though. But I've mentioned this before. Do you have to train in order to be a successful MMA gambler? Absolutely not. Absolutely not. A lot of times we're betting a number. I bet a lot of numbers. That's how you get a big, heavy. It used to be like I used to provide a strong statistical analysis as well as a performance analysis or technique analysis from me, and you're still going to always get that normally once I get back to the regular content again, or into the new content that we're gonna try to present. We're using both. We're using our empirical knowledge of watching tape, watching fights, coupled with the statistical data that we have on people and what they do. Like we saw the Contender Series with that guy Aguilera, not Aguilera, the Mexican guy. He got like, the guy just does guillotines. How did he win? He won by guillotine. He got that guillotine. I didn't think he would get the Brazilian the guillotine. The Brazilian be able to get out. Brazilian gas and the guillotine worked. You know, those that get technique works. You know, if you continue your technique, you build a certain technique and it works for you. There's certain guys, that's what they do. Paul Craig from bottom. You know, Muniz, he wants to get that arm bar. He doesn't want to get the fucking rear naked choke. Doesn't want to fucking get any ankle lock. He wants to get a certain arm bar on you. He's going to fight for it. The guys we saw that in the women's bout yesterday too in Contender Series. Girls just kept on trying to do the spinning kick again. Spinning kick. Spinning attacks. That's what she preferred doing. She hoped it would land. Hoped it would be effective for her, and it wasn't. That's not to say in her next bout, she's not going to catch the same girl with one of those spinning attacks. Let me go grab one more of these short fuse juice cannons. We're gonna have another one, see how the second one tastes. But definitely a 1 beer, 2 beer max. I got a question for you guys. I mean, everybody, like, not what technique is best, but if you're over 40, or if you're a novice mixed martial artist that is over, like, let's just say 35, what is what you think the best technique to study? What is it that you're most interested in studying as a more mature, older person, right? I myself am going to say boxing. Not kickboxing, but boxing. I'm not going to say jiu-jitsu. Nor kickboxing, nor wrestling. Why? Because my bones are old. You know, I'm not able to roll. I could roll. You know, you're not as flexible. Right? The hands are going to, you know, and in a street fight for self-defense, boxing, And Kung Fu can be effective. Taekwondo can be effective. Well, not the kicks, but more hand striking is going to be effective, right? Especially if you already had a history of wrestling in your past, not necessarily jiu-jitsu, but wrestling, where you're able to counter wrestle or use your wrestling to against a grappler to clinch up for self-defense, right? To eliminate their striking, right? And even ground and pound and get the fuck out of there. You know, defend yourself, get out of there. So I think boxing, you know, which is very common, and you see a lot of bad boxing technique. Even amongst younger people, bad boxing technique. They rely on their speed and or strength and your weaknesses defensively. So if I get back to training, even though I love jiu-jitsu, I love wrestling, and I love kickboxing, I love Muay Thai. I used to have some good kicks. My knees are gone. My kicks were sort of the best thing that I had to offer. I used to hurt people with my kicks if I wanted to. And just I could still generate power with my kicks, but I'd be in jeopardy of crippling myself if I kicked somebody. Whereas the hands, the shoulder, the elbows, you know, those you know, you can still utilize. So for me, it'd be boxing, but what do you guys think? What do you think for somebody that's over 35? If you're just starting martial arts again, what mixed martial art would you guys choose? Leave it in the comments section. We have a discussion about it. I'll respond to it. I'm thinking boxing at this age. Because jiu-jitsu, you need to be able to use your lower body. You got to be able to grapple with your lower body. You got to be able to escape using your lower body and your knees, to lift up off of people when they got you in a guard, to shrimp and get out and spin out. You got to have a good lower torso speed and strength to accomplish a lot of things there to survive. The good thing for me is I already have a wrestling base, right? Yeah, exactly, Renos. You could use it for cardio any age, whether you compete or not. Shadow boxing on the bags for people looking to pick it up at all, 35 plus, low risk. Exactly. You know, you're not going to hurt yourself, and no one's going to hurt you. You go in there sparring, no one's going to kick your knee out, no one's going to kick your calf, right? No one's going to kick your ribs, although they could punch you in the ribs pretty damn good, but you're not going to take those kicks to the ribs. And then when you're rolling, you're not going to be like somebody you try to like just flip them up and using your legs to like boost them over you or something like that, or to try to counter roll. You don't have to worry about that. So, and I can't believe that I'm saying that like boxing. I'm not saying that boxing is the best mixed martial arts for an older person, but as far as training goes, I think that boxing is the best old man sort of training skill, right? Just to get back in shape, do the basics of boxing, get your cardio back up, you'll get your flexibility back up, and then go back to your base, then go back to boxing, then kickboxing, then go to jiu-jitsu and back to wrestling. You know, you start your little kickboxing here and there, get your legs underneath you, get the leg strength up, and then go to jiu-jitsu and wrestling, because both wrestling and jiu-jitsu require a lot of lower body movement. And a lot of people don't think so, but when somebody starts like grabbing you if you have bad knees, bad legs, and someone, you know, and you're just wrestling, someone starts to like single leg, double leg takedown with you, ankle pick you, roll you with those legs, not fireman's carry, but like sit carry and do all these other techniques that are grabbing your leg and using that as a what do they call it, a focal point, or a point where they're going to use your leg to get you down, and you go the wrong way, your knee will get blown out with one takedown, and you're like helpless. Like not just helpless like in the sparring session, you're helpless at work and helpless at life, and you're going to be like me, hung up getting knee surgeries for like a year or two. So I think that boxing is a good thing to pick up in your latter life, which I should think about as well. I should think about that. I should go in, work on my hands again, work on the bags, work on technique, work on my basic footwork. But I did enjoy kickboxing. Muay Thai kickboxing is a lot of fun. I did that for a couple of years and really enjoyed it. Great, it increased my flexibility, it increased my sex life, increased my cardio. It was fast, increased my speed. I mean, it really was helpful. More than a lot of the other sports, the kickboxing, the Muay Thai, and the kickboxing really helped just me feel athletic again. I'd love to do that again. I just don't know if I should. I need to ease into it, but as you're easing into it, you can. Like when you're at the boxing gym and you're working the bags, you can still stretch out, take a few kicks at the bag, not spar with people. Take a few kicks at not a heavy bag or a thinner bag, not so hard. Tap at that bag a little bit, work on your flexibility, and little by little get into the other art forms. And I never thought I'd say that. And maybe if somebody practices martial arts, I know that I once had a few martial artists that came into and watched this stream and participated with me. Not the stream, but watched my channel. Let me know if you guys agree that boxing might be a good start for somebody that's not in shape, that's older, that will be hurt or is at risk of hurting their lower bodies, just in case. The cigar's getting better, guys. I think it's the sweetness of the beer, and it's burning better now. It's not as hot. I can feel it. See this? Excellent. 725. Yeah, I mean, going to the gym is good because you could only do so much yourself, right? And it's good to carry a body. That's why I like when you go. I remember when I did kickboxing, a lot of the exercises that we do, just stretching, you'd have a partner stretching you, right? You'd have people stretching you out and helping you stretch, right? You'd put your foot on their shoulder, and they would lift up a little bit, and then they would count for you, and you could tell them not to, but you were working with somebody to even just get the flexibility, right? And like everything, that's why teams matter. Like I saw that English guy, I didn't know his team was behind him, and you saw those people with the team, and you saw like Leon Edwards win. Like maybe they showed Izzy, sad crying that Edwards lost, but you saw his team there. That guy's out there working with people, making them better, right? He's an influence to others, whereas Usman's just by himself. He's in a boutique place by himself. Leon's working with people, and yeah, someone could say, "Oh, he's working with he's practicing jiu-jitsu with seniors and little kids." Some of that basic shit is better than not, or working with just one dude that is doing this, right? You're teaching, you're working on your technique, and mentally, as you're teaching and recording those things, you're remembering those things for yourself, and it's more natural. Who do you want to teach you jiu-jitsu? You want Nate Diaz? You want Kamaru Usman? You want Conor McGregor teaching you jiu-jitsu? No. You're going to go Nate Diaz. The colder it's colder, it tastes better. And we're drinking more of it. 10%, guys. Really strong. Lots of rind in there. Lots of mango meat. Insane, guys. I've never seen a beer like this. I like that this is a first for me. This beer is getting upgraded. This beer is an 8. Unique. Joey, you showed up late. I was already complimenting you and criticizing you. Don't fuck up the vacation, all right? There's no way you can fuck up the vacation, Joey. We're going to have a good time. We already paid for something really good. I just want you to be happy. You just be knows that I'm a beach dweller. I'm gonna stay at the beach. I'm gonna stay in the water as much as possible. I'm gonna come back, have a smoothie, re-energize with some coconut juice, maybe take a nap. We take a walk in the town, go to the mercado, look around the town and shit like that, stay out of the heat. And then I'm gonna go back into the water in the evening, and then we're gonna have a nice dinner after that. After my second session of surf, that's when we could have some mezcal, re-energize, eat some good food. You know, you could go and party and disco, and the best thing, I got my own room. If I'm tired, I'm like, yo, I'm out. I'm taking a cab here. Although I don't trust you by yourself. I want to make sure you're safe and okay. But I want you to enjoy yourself, and I'll take care of that. If I gotta stay as a chaperone and make sure everything's good, or vice versa, then that's gonna be all good, man. You know, we're gonna be safe. We're gonna have a good time. Don't worry, Joey. All these people talking all this shit. I'm a traveler. I'm a good person to travel with. I'm a good person to hang out with. I'm exceptional person to travel with. I just want you to enjoy yourself. I just don't want to be accountable for all of that. I'm not your guide this weekend. I'm on there on a surf trip. I'm trying to get some waves. That's all I gotta do. That's my main focus. But I want you to enjoy yourself, and I'll do my best to help you enjoy yourself too. So we're gonna eat good. We're gonna live good. I bought us some cigars already. I forgot the name of the cigars that I got. They're larger cigars, Joey. Hopefully, even if you waste them, that's okay. It was an $8 cigar, which is a little bit less than my normal. But I heard some good things about the cigar, so it's a Connecticut Shade cigar. I'll light it for you. We'll go through it. We'll talk about it, and hopefully you enjoy the cigar. We'll get into our swimsuits. We'll get into our thing. We'll do Bow Better from Cabo. Joey, do not knock on my door and wake me up. Even though I don't have any of my guns with me, it's not something you want to do. It'll piss me off. Then again, I might do that to you. If I drink too much, there's no surf and I start drinking, then it's not going to be a good trip for you. Oh, yeah. Did I say this was an 8? The beer's an 8 when it's super cold. It is very, very nice. A lot of rind, but it's has a great sweet finish. Subtle mango, powerful, and not super bitter. They say that it has a bitter IPA taste. Yes, when it's warm, and when you first started, it has that, but now it's very smooth, has a creaminess to it, and man, I've never seen a beer like this. Look at this shit. Guys, I don't know, you can't see this stuff, man. It's literally like little micro chunks of mango in there. It's the Short Fuse. We're going to go to Short Fuse. We're going to go to their tap room. So, we're not breaking anything, Joey. Joey, stop. Stop with the negative. Right? Like, why would we break anything? I'll bring my own fucking glasses. You know what I mean? There's insurance. You pay the extra insurance, you pay the extra insurance. Stop. You're already, like, stop. Not breaking shit there. You don't think I want to break my own glass? Think I want to break my own fucking sunglasses? Like, I'm not inviting crazy people to the house. You know, I'm not, dude, that's not my trip. Yeah. His name is not Fernando, it's something else. He had a different name. But, yeah, our goal is not that, Joey, man. I'm a grown man. I ain't got time for that shit either, bro. And you know, and if that's the case, guess what? You know, I'm gonna go to sleep. You know. Joey, I don't think you understand what a surf trip means to me. Right? A surf trip means I'm there just to surf. I'm not there to drink. I love drinking, it's obvious. Love cigars, and that's all that is tertiary. Rest is secondary. Surfing is primary, right? The food and all the other stuff, that's all secondary. Because I'm going to get back to I'm going to go to Cabo next month again, bro. I'm going back, right? This isn't just a one-off, right? Yeah, you get the Stone Cold, but I just want you to know that this isn't like we're not. Look at dude, you rented that place. We're not inviting the club back to that house. You know, if we go to the club and we meet, you know, something happens, we got to be very selective of who we bring back, right? We can't bring no crazy people, no crazy person, you know, and me or you do something like that, we've got to be cut off right away, or have Fernando, whatever his name is, cut it off right away, because that ain't gonna happen. It ain't our house. We're in literally somebody's house. It's like me bringing, you know, like renting this out Airbnb. You could party, but you ain't gonna bring no DJ. You can smoke your weed, you can relax on the patio back here in Cantina Lopez if I rented it out, but you ain't fucking having a party. You ain't going crazy up in here. You ain't breaking everything. Hell no, it's the same thing. You're in somebody else's house. Just like when you take an Uber, it's not your fucking car. It's somebody else's car. You know, you gotta respect that shit. People start putting their feet up, talking about this and that, fucking open the windows what they want to, start smoking weed on it. Like, dude, this is my car. You didn't ask me if you could do that shit. So I already know, Joey, we're going to this place mainly for you. Don't worry, no more than 6. Dude, we're doing no more than 4 or 6. 6 is okay. A little extra, just in case something falls off. We got to make sure those extra 2 go somewhere else. They're not out of our view. Right? Or anybody's not out of our view. And I don't think that's going to happen. I think nothing's going to happen, Joey. Nothing like that's going to happen. You bring your friend over, no problem. I don't think I'm going to be in that realm. I'm not even worried about that stuff, bro. Not even worried about that stuff. I'm telling you, I'm going to go there, and you're going to hate me, Joey, because you're going to go back. You're going to get into this guy's cab, or the guy driver that I'm going to arrange for. And if I see waves, I'm going to have him stop. I'm going to grab my shit to surf, and you're going to grab. You get the king bed. You grab my shit, and you just take that shit to the fucking bed and breakfast, and I'm going surfing right then and there, and I'm having the driver pick me up later, right? Like if I see waves, I ain't even going to meet Fernando or whatever. I'm gonna go right into the water. Like, I ain't even going to no sense of spending an extra $20 going back to the beach on the way back from the airport. He's going to do a surf check for me, and if there's surf, I'm literally getting out of there, grabbing my shorts, grabbing everything I need. I'm going to have it all set up. I will literally head out of his car or the cab, surf. You could go set up everything at the house. Grab my bag. My bag's already going to be set up. You just put it someplace. Just put it in the hallway. I got one bag, and that's it. It's going to have everything in it. Not going to have my backpack. Backpack's going to be in the big bag, and all the other bags I need, and they're going to be, I'm going to have my shit set up to go to the beach. I'm going to have a beach bag already set up in the bag. Bags upon bags upon bags. And if there's surf, then, because we're going to get there at 1 o'clock, 12, maybe we get out of customs and we, 1 o'clock, 1:15, and if there's surf, cool. If there isn't, then I'm like, oh, there isn't surf. Then we go to his house and I spend the extra money driving back, grabbing some surf or whatever, or if there's surf, and I check out the surf in front of his house. But surf is the priority. The partying, dude, I partied all my life. I'm partying right now. This is how I party. Cigar, little beer. I like doing this better than anything. There's no craziness. There's no people. Don't need them. Will I enjoy his pool? Will I enjoy that house? Hell yeah. These fools don't even know how nice of a place we're staying at. I don't want to throw it in anybody's face, but we're staying at a fucking really nice place. Better than the hotel. Right? And I respect that I know that it's somebody else's house. I respect people's cribs. When I was younger, I didn't. I didn't give a shit, but I know. I don't care about the money. It's the honor. It's the character. It's the fact that you are staying at literally somebody else's house. Whether it's an investment property or not. Whether they're just doing it to Airbnb and make money, that's one thing or another. I don't care about that. Great. But it's still their fucking home. It's not, beyond their property, it's their home. Right? This is my home. If I had an Airbnb, I'd expect some damage. I'd have insurance just in case people came and fucked it up. That doesn't mean I want people to fuck it up, because I don't want to pay that shit and I don't want to deal with that shit. But I'm just saying, Joey, relax, bro. Don't worry about me. Worry how you're going to entertain and enjoy yourself, because I have no problem finding activities, enjoying myself, doing things to entertain myself and feeling good. I don't have a problem with that. I can sit down, smoke a cigar, drink a beer, poolside, and don't even give a shit. And not even trip. I don't feel compelled for other stuff. The extra. I am extra person because I'm extraordinary. But I'm not. I don't need the extra. Right? Everybody else needs the extra. They need to feel, and they need to whatever. I don't care. I just want you to just relax, man. You're already tense. You don't have to follow my lead. You could stay home. You don't have to come with me. You'll have Lopez say, hey, if I'm in the mood to like go and I'm gonna go into town and you don't want to come with me, no problem, bro. I got myself covered. I'm an adult. I'll take care of you. You want to come with me? No problem. Please. This cigar got better at the end. Back to a 7 1/4. You're 7.5. I think that's because the beer is better. And we're working on a little buzz, but yes. Snow cones are good, Joey, man. We gotta eat some good food, bro. We're gonna go to that nice restaurant up on the cliff, or we're very close to the where I wanted to surf and have dinner at anyways. It's right next door. The hotel that's really nice. It's like $900 a night. Like I'm saying, I think we can get to their pool. Joey, you don't understand. Like you could always pay to get into the best hotels. You pay 40, just like in Vegas. You pay 40. You say, hey, you hand over, you shake somebody's hand with $40 cash for both of us. I tell them, hey, we want to just come and swim and chill out. Right? Oh, we're going to the coffee restaurant. That is for sure. I have it written down. We're going to the coffee restaurant, even if we're not eating there. You might get pissed off that we're coming in there and say, hey, we already ate over here and we're buzzed or whatever. We're coming at the end of the night. We just want to come and have the fucking coffee that you guys have. They're going to understand that. Because there was a place in San Francisco called the Tosca Cafe, where they had an Irish coffee. They had they're called a Tosca coffee. It was an Irish coffee or Italian coffee. It was more of an Irish coffee, and it was their speciality. And people would travel all over the world just to have that coffee in San Francisco, in North Beach, San Francisco. The Tosca, where I used to smoke cigars, sold them cigars. Famous place. Look it up, guys. And it's the same thing. We don't have to eat there, but we're definitely having the coffee, and they're not going to get upset, Joey. They're not going to get upset that we're going to say, hey, we want to sit down and just have the coffee and maybe a piece of cake. We have a piece of tres leches cake or some ice cream or something, a little appetizer to finish our evening, or they don't call it botona. Botona, is it botona? Las botonas is the appetizer. We'll have a botona, like a little thing that's like they'll give us just a munch on, but we'll have the coffee anyways. They're not going to be upset, bro. You tip them the same way that you would, you throw fucking 10, 20 down, man. They ain't gonna sniff at you. They ain't gonna snort at you, man. They're gonna be happy. People want us, Joey. People want us visiting their businesses. Not only for the money. We work in the airline industry. We are also online. People are happy. I'm always get great service, because I understand, like, I need to not be a picky bastard customer, though it could seem like that. It's when you're a bad server that I'm gonna be like, okay. Then I'll take control. But I won't do that. I won't have to do that. Mexican servers, especially in Cabo, the service is incredible, bro. Come on. I don't have to supplement their abilities, their work. I don't have to question it. That's dude, you're dealing with the best of Mexican service, of people, of food. Why are you worried? Don't worry. You're not making me worry. You're making me worry about you. Because I'm not the one responsible for you being happy. Right? I'm not responsible for you enjoying yourself. I'm going to do the things, anything you want me to do, I'm just going to let you know. I'm more than likely going to spend most of my time at the beach and at the ocean. where I want. And maybe one of the days I might be even way far. I'm going to take a drive. I'm going to get this guy to drive me like 40 minutes out where there's nothing to surf. And I'm bringing my cooler. I'm going to bring some water, bring some ice in there, bring a little sandwich or something. I'm going to buy something, whatever. And I'm staying there most of the day. And I'm going to say, hey, come back at this time. I don't know if you want to come. Like, it's not, you could, you could snorkel. And I have my gear to snorkel. You could use my shit. And the hotels run a shuttle there. They know where I want to go. There's no secret spots over there. There's nothing that they don't want to do. There's nothing that people don't want to do to make you have a good time, Joey. And I'm the same way. I'm that same way as a traveler or as a travel companion. There's nothing that I won't do to try to make you happy. But I'm not going to bend over backwards to make you happy. I don't have to. I'm a customer. I'm not the service provider, Joey. The other people are. So don't treat me like a service provider. Don't expect me to make you happy. You know, the other people are there to make you happy. And you don't need me to make you happy. You know, we're there. I can do my thing. You can do your thing. We're going to definitely do our thing together for sure. And the more, you know, here it is, Joey. The more we do together, the better the more happy we're going to be. Because we have shared memory, shared recollection, shared experience is going to be more enjoyable than just me or you doing your thing. Because, you know, like, you're just going to be by yourself and you'll be like, well, I did this. And you might have a better time than I did. I went surfing and there was no fucking surf. And I'm pissed off that there's no surf. I didn't catch any waves. I fucking struggled. I'm all tired. And you're over there like, well, I met this person. And I went here and I did this. Because I've been there before, believe me. And I did this, and I went to this place, and I did that. And they're like, you had a better time than I did because I didn't surf well or I didn't have a good surf experience. You know, you ended up having a better experience than I did. Which is okay. I'm not going to be bitter about it. You know what I mean? Now you and I are having a discussion, which is fine. We're doing this proxy via the internet, but that's what I want to let you know, that my focus is the surfing. And I'm banking on the surfing. And if not, then it's going to change. But I'll still have a schedule. I'll surf in the morning, even if there's no surf. I'm like, if the surf's bad, I'll know. I'm like, damn, I'm done. I'll be there at 4 in the morning. I'm done at 9 in the morning, unless the surf picks up. So I want to stay close by, just in case the surf picks up. I want to stay in that area, but I may not need to. I'm going to do a surf check. I'm going to get information. I'm going to know what's up, know what the tides are doing. You know, I'm going to know what's up. No. Generally, Joey, where there is surf, it is bad to snorkel. You want to snorkel where there are no waves. But here's my thing, Joey. That's not to say when we're talking about reef, and you're gonna have to learn about this shit, or you don't have to. Sometimes the surf's over here, and literally there's no surf on this side, and you could snorkel and fish on that side where there's not a lot of waves, right? The waves are breaking off of the reef to the beach that has part of a reef, and all the reefs over here. So you can still snorkel in that section, right? So it's just like, do some research, bro. You got the internet. Stop watching the same shit on fucking YouTube the same time. Do some research on what you want to do. Mine is easy. My itinerary is fucking easy. Surf, 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 and surf. Then sleep. Wait, before sleep, have a couple drinks, have some good food, and then surf again. So maybe I'm a bad traveler in that regards, but I'm there to surf, bro. I told you this. You know this. I'm gonna help you. I'm gonna help you do your thing. Then you know you don't have to follow around and shit. You know. We're gonna be fine, Joey. There's nothing wrong. That's my thing right now, Joey, with you, is that, like, you're already seeing negative. Like, and that bothers me. Like, why are you seeing negative? Like, dude, we're gonna be in the fucking paradise, in the fucking better place than I fucking lived in and been in fucking in decades. What's wrong? Where is the wrong? Where is the fault, man? You know, like, Dude, stop worrying, bro. Stop worrying about stuff. Like, there's no need for you to worry. Like, you are in paradise. You're an adult. You could plan for yourself. You could be accountable for yourself. This is a good opportunity to you for Joey. Is you got to go out of your shell. You got to stop being I'm afraid, right? Dude, look at you. You know, if I had your body, I would not be afraid of shit. I would not. I didn't even look like you. I didn't have the muscles like you. I had the strength like you. Actually, I'm pretty badass anyways, but I didn't worry about shit. You know, and I had a good time, man. Don't worry, bro. Don't have somebody else's vacation. No, I think that you're not scared, Joey. Is you're trying to have somebody else's vacation. What in your head? You have something in your mind. I have something in mind too, and I already know it could be faltered because there could be no surf. But in that case, I'm good at recovering. I know that I'm going to be good. Like we're going to go hiking. You don't want to go hiking with me, Joey? Let's go climb these rocks over there. Let's go over there. I saw this fucking mountain over there. I saw this area that like we could go swimming. We'll climb. We'll grab our snorkeling gear. We'll fucking climb over there. I'll grab my backpack. I'll hold your fucking snorkeling gear. Grab some water. Like, yo, we climb over there and then fucking go into the water and let's do that, And the moment you say no, I'm gonna be like, man, okay, I'm gonna give you plan B. All right, well then let's go to town and let's go to some local. Let's go to Art Gallery over there. Let's go, check out something that's like local or something, some artists. Let's go to this place, or no, I don't know about waterfalls or caves. Yeah, like caves, like something like that. This close by. Something. I'm going to give you an alternative, But if you say no, no, and no, then it's going to be like, well, I'm going to go to one of them, I'm not staying at the condo. Joey, I've moved people and have been in the finest houses in the world. I don't need a fine house. Living and participating in a nice place is not my idea of a vacation. I love the place we have. I'm going to give you the money tomorrow. Don't worry about it. We're using my channel to discuss our vacation now. Horrible. Joey, if you can't have a good time on your own vacation, that's your fault. It's not going to be my fault. That's going to be your fault. And that's why we have haters. Because they don't enjoy their life now. So how are they going to enjoy themselves at vacation? How are they going to enjoy that's your problem. You're fearful now, right? So if you're fearful now about your vacation, it's your vacation, mind you. How are you going to enjoy your vacation when you're already afraid and you think you're going to fail at enjoying your vacation? Hey, gay dudes travel very good. I ain't against gay people. Dude, I travel, like, we needed 6 people to travel with us, Joey. We have a room for 6. We have room for 6, but you know what? Dude, those people aren't your friends. They're not travelers. They're not there to travel. They're there to collect a paycheck. They ain't like me. Here it is, Joey. This is a trip for you to test if you have an inkling of what I am, which is a genuine traveler. I got a new passport, but I had stamps in my passport in the past. I've been to many places. Those people have never been anywhere. And if they have, they're doing what you do. It's at a resort. They're following rules. They're following the thing. They ain't doing it the same way. And sometimes it's a pain in the ass to do it the way I do it. I talked to Gerald, for example, and he was like, man, the traffic over there in this town was horrible. Every place he wanted to go to, it took like fucking an hour to get to, where he could have walked and it taken him 20, 30 minutes, but it took him an hour to get to. And I understand that. Second thing is, why you listen to those people? Who the fuck are they? Who the fuck are they? You've been working for years and they ain't respect you. You know, with them. They ain't hooking you up. They ain't taking care of you. They ain't, you know, like, they're fucking abusing your ass. You know? Like, you're working with these people that take advantage of you. Don't have your best interest. But dude, whatever. I'm not even concerned with those. Whoever those people are, it doesn't matter. They want the dick in their ass. And if we wanted to give them the dick in the ass, they couldn't stop us from giving it to the dick to the ass. They couldn't even stop me. Stop your ass. If you really wanted to apply yourself in fighting and those things, you're physically extremely capable. You could be a badass motherfucker. But you're a bitch. You know? All those muscles don't mean shit unless you can apply them. And I'm fat and old, and don't have the muscles that these motherfuckers do, like that you do. You're gonna have a hard time with me, Joey. You're younger, but you have no skills. You know, you're gonna have a hard time. I'm gonna make it. It's not gonna be easy. It's not gonna be easy for you. I mean, you're gonna get hurt. I'm gonna hurt you. It ain't gonna be a clean. You ain't gonna like get a one-punch knockout. It ain't gonna be like, oh, you're gonna punch him. I'm gonna knock Roberto out. He's just drunk. Dude, I'm like I'm like those crackheads in Uptown, bro. I'm like those people in Pulaski and Madison. You don't want to fuck with those people over there. They you're best. You don't want to mess with them. Look at this guy, the mixed martial artist with the crackhead that was at his Belmont Versi. You know? No, I don't even want to go there. Dude, Joey, we are going to be civilized, well-composed, well-looking gentlemen, right? I'm not there to fuck shit up. I'm not there to change the recipe. I'm there to get... People are going to respect me because I'm older, and they're going to respect me because I've earned my respect. Even there, right? I've been to more places in Mexico than those Mexicans have. All right? Let's just put it like that. They lived their whole lives there. I've been to every part of Mexico you can imagine. Every part. And I got family in Mexico. You think I'm going to call a local lawyer? I got two brothers that are lawyers on mainland. I'm going to call them. It's going to be hell of embarrassing if there's a problem. I'm going to call them and say, hey, what lawyer do you recommend here? And they might have to fly out there, but they're going to recommend a lawyer there or say fuck you. But we don't have to go there. Wow, this stuff is crazy. Look at that. It's like a cider. Joey, just relax, bro. Just relax, man. I know that your brother's putting shit in your head that he's gonna get drunk, he's gonna fuck shit up. He's gonna, you know, the worst I could get is what I am right now. Maybe a little worse, but I ain't gonna break shit. I'm gonna fuck shit up. It ain't gonna even get that way. I'm gonna be so busy, so tired. I'm already tired now. I almost want to go to bed. All the work I've done in the past, that's why I'm going to not work tomorrow. I'm not going to work a double tomorrow, I'm not going to work a double Friday. I think that was a mistake when I went to Texas. I was just tired from working so much. And I'm going to probably stay another day. And I anticipate that last day, me being on point. You know? Like I look at it like, these are going to get my sea legs back. And we're paying a premium for the place, and I don't mind that. Because I like nice shit, Joey. Dude, this is a $10 cigar. These are fucking... Come on, Joey, you know me. $7.5. Got upgraded, guys. Because the roll still holds. The flavors are still there. Great earthiness. Great draw. Not too hot now, so I'm very impressed with this cigar. So, but we're gonna smoke some other cigars, Joey. I'm gonna bring the lighting equipment. I'm gonna bring this fucking tripod. Um, you know, I don't have to bring an air mattress. We got plenty of room for people that if we meet somebody. You know, I don't know what to tell you, brother. All I know is that I'm not gonna hurt you. You're not gonna hurt me. I'm gonna try to make sure that you enjoy yourself, and I'm gonna participate in things with you. I'm not just gonna abandon you. I'm gonna surf. You got to give me my surf time, and then my surf time's gonna be early. And I'm gonna get out of the water, and I might have chose bad. The surf might have been better later, but I want to make sure we go and do something. We have lunch. I want to make sure that we're gonna do things together. But I want you to get out of your shell. You gotta want to do shit like Real News MMA. Come to a trip with us. Come and hang out with me. You know, we're gonna have a good time. And it isn't like necessarily party time. It's more like, hey, you're gonna enjoy yourself. Maybe we're gonna sit and listen to some music. You know what I mean? Maybe I'm happy just sitting at the beach, but if we don't have to, we could go to a show. We could go to a restaurant. You know what? We could rent some mariachis to play music for us as we're sitting at the beach, play music for us. You know what I mean? Like, we could do shit like that. We're just saying if he were a millionaire, he'd have the flight booked. Well, we'll see what happens, brother. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about being a millionaire. Plan ahead. I had this trip planned a month ago, and I wish I had more money for it, but we don't need more money. You know, I needed the time, and I got that with work. So I banked the time, right? So I'm good. We're good. I'm going to stay an extra day, Joey. Just let you know, I'm going to stay an extra day. That's why I like the added like little dollars that we could save here and there are important, because when you're gone, I need to still spend a decent hotel one day and do all the same shit on my own, which isn't a big deal, but I think I'm going to stay another day. We'll see. If there's no surf, I'll go back home, no problem. Maybe if there's no surf, I'll still stay there for the day. I got till Friday afternoon to be back. So I can stay there Wednesday night, leave Tuesday night and leave Wednesday morning, Wednesday afternoon. And get back on Thursday and make it to work on Friday. So I have one more day, if not 2 more days than you. So that's what I'm hoping on. I'm booking on. Joey, I just want to get that at coffee. We're going snorkeling. We go horseback riding and or something else. Not a big deal. Hopefully we have time for it. One excellent dinner. Exceptional dinner. Key. Otherwise, we're good. Man, I could eat the mercado. I could eat the street food. I'm telling you, as I was trying to tell these people, like Joey, a lot of the fancy food that you're eating at all these places is the same food you get on the street or in a mercado or at a low-end place, but with less presentation. And you're not a fish person, you're not a fish eating person. I'm gonna eat fish for fucking every day. You know, fish tacos, calamari, lobster. You gotta find a place that's lobster. And I'm gonna eat good. But I want a nice dinner. I want a dinner. We go dressed up. We go to a nice place, and we're gonna have a good meal. Or even afternoon. Maybe we have an afternoon at the one place, the Cape, that hotel. They're gonna, believe me, they'll want you to stay at their pool. They ain't gonna say no at the pool. You spending like what we're gonna spend at their fucking goddamn restaurant for lunch? They ain't kicking you out for fucking at the pool. Of course the town has good food. Joey. You should know better than I do. You were there more recently, but you only stayed in one place. We're not staying in one place, Joey. Hey, Real News, the time is now, brother. You're just wasting time, bro. You know? Like you're your own barrier, as I've always mentioned. Like, look at me, I'm broke. I'm not supposed to enjoy that. That's the thing, Real News. Everybody's supposed to say, you're not supposed to deserve happiness. You're not supposed to deserve luxury. You know, that's the way our society has groomed itself to believe. And they're wrong. Lifestyle is that's why ghetto lifestyle is living is winning out with these people. Like they afford a luxurious lifestyle, but it's not. And I didn't even mind getting back. That's why I got to make sure I clock in hours now, so when I get back home, I still have fucking enough money to pay rent, pay the bills. Why do you think I put in 80 hours last week and fucking 71 hours this week? The bills don't end. I already paid for the vacation. Right? Joey's gonna get the money tomorrow, but I already paid for the vacation. The extra money, the food, the traveling costs, all that. I just want to minimize that so that I can maximize my time there. Once you're there, your costs go down. All these people talking shit. Why do they talk shit? Talk shit because they go to Florida. They go to the U.S. Bring the dog. No, I'm not bringing the dog. No, Joey, we're not going to have the time for all this stuff. Ooh, it doesn't come out good. Joey, I don't have that time, bro. You have time because you're going to be living, like, just sitting and chilling. Which is nothing, man. There's nothing wrong with that. Sit and chill. I'd advise you not to sit and chill. I'd advise you not to. Right? I'd advise you to explore. You don't need me to hold you. Wow, look at that. Look at this fucking goddamn mango parts. Tastes good. You don't need me, bro. You're a grown man. You go to Belmont Hosted on yourself. With yourself. Why do you fucking need me? The same thing. We're just in a different country, and it's not even that much of a different country, bro. It's a tourist town. You're not gonna do anything wrong. Don't do drugs. Don't look for fucking hookers. Don't fuck with people. Don't listen to people. Just say no. Politely say no. Joey, here's the best thing I can say to you. The best 2 words I'm gonna give you that you're gonna say a fucking 1,000 times over the next 3 days. No gracias. No gracias. No gracias. No and gracias. No thank you. That's it. No gracias. No gracias. No gracias, por favor. Por favor. Please. Por favor. No gracias, por favor. No gracias. No quiero. No gracias. That's all you need to say, bro. And they're gonna hit on you. They're gonna still fucking beat down on you, but we don't need any of the shit people are selling, bro. I'm not there for buying shit. Yes, I'm gonna buy a shirt, and I already know where I need to go. I'm gonna buy a hat. We're gonna go to Mercado. We're gonna get a hat where I want to go. You want to buy it on the beach? You want to buy it on the beach? I want to buy maybe a new leather wallet. Maybe I even go to the dentist. Maybe I get my hair cut again. I got my hair cut today. Maybe I get my hair cut again over there because I love going to the barbers in Mexico. I love going to a barber in a different country. You know, it's awesome. It's like going to a different world and you meet the real people, right? You get your hair cut. You know, you meet like real dudes that work there. It's a barber that's been there his whole life. You know? Like that, those are things that I do, and I will. Even though I got a haircut today, I might go and get another haircut. No, yeah, you can get good tattoos. They got some good ass tattoo artists over there, Joey. Now I don't know about Cabo, but in Puerto Escondido, where I like going to in Oaxaca, the tattoo artists are incredible. They make, like, you like that black and white ink, they make great black and white ink. But that's what you'd rather do. I'd rather you go to a tattoo shop. Visit a tattoo shop. Just take a look at it. Look at the art. You want to get a tattoo while you're there? Mind you, if you get a tattoo, that means it's not going to heal well when you go in the water. So I don't suggest it. Maybe on the next trip you get the tattoo. You go examine the shop, examine the artist, and then when you're back, because I'm going to be back in the next month. Yeah, exactly. Just check it out. Assess it. Get the guy's card. And be like, yo, I'm interested in getting this addition to here or this or that, and he takes a picture of it, and then send, you like give him $100, say, yo, I'm gonna be back, because we're gonna be back, whether we have the job or not. Like, dude, I've been to Cabo. This is my third trip to Cabo. Third trip. And I'd love to have been back sooner. It's been like, I want to say, killed that bug. Man, it's been close to 20 years since I've been in Cabo. It's going to be completely different. But it doesn't matter. Hopefully, no one's going to remember. Hopefully, it's the same as dude, we're from Chicago, bro. We're a major city. Thing is, dude, I don't want to criticize you, Joey. Enjoy yourself. What is it that you want to do? What is it that you want to enjoy yourself doing? Let's go and do it. You need me to help you? You need me to handhold you doing it? Tell me, Rob, I'd be more, comfortable. You came with me and we did it together. And I know that. Just let me know. Like, hey, I want, let's do this. I'll do it with you, bro. I'll sacrifice the surf for you, Joey. After I get a few waves. I get a few waves, I feel good. I'll sacrifice a little surf for you, unless the surf's all time. If the surf's all good, then I'm like, nah, I'm sorry, Joey. You go on your own, I'm gonna go surfing. But if the surf is okay, and we need to go do something for you and I to be better and you to be more comfortable as friends, I'm gonna make that that's a sacrifice for me. You don't think of it that way, but that's a sacrifice to me, and I'll make that sacrifice. I'll do that shit. I want you to enjoy yourself, man. And if I don't want to be your guide, though. I don't have to be your guide. I don't have to be there to handhold you, to have a good time. But if I could compliment you, which we are going to compliment each other, I'll be there. I got your back. Ride or die. That's the way we are. I got your back. I got your back, bro. Don't even worry about it. You don't have to have mine. Don't worry about me. I don't have to worry about any trouble. But I got your back. You need it. You need me to have a better time. I'm gonna make sure you enjoy yourself. I might pay somebody to make that happen. That's why I'm frugal about my price. But we already got our spot. Look at the place we rented, man. Shit. Come on, dude. Cantina, Stosic, and Lopez over there. We're gonna have a good time. We'll do our sip and smoke from our bed and breakfast. It's gonna be good, man. Positive. Focus on all the positives. Hope for good waves. Hope for good food. Hope for good music. Hope that we meet some good people. Right? Hope for peaceful, nice time, and beyond the rest. I don't need the rest, but I do need it. But hope for. Don't think about our coworkers. Don't think about work. We got 4 days to do whatever we want, man. In Cabo. You want to party? Go and party. You want to go do drugs? Go and do drugs. I got you. Don't worry about it. You ain't gonna fuck shit up for anybody. You ain't gonna fuck up that place. You ain't gonna fuck my time up. I'm not gonna do the same thing to you. We're good. You need this discussion over the internet? We got it. It's done. You know? We're gonna have a good time. I'm having a good time right now with the films. Over beers. I'm just in the Cantina Lopez. Imagine how good it's gonna be in Cabo. We're gonna have a nice pool. We're gonna have Mexican beer. We got Mexican cigars, mezcal, nice house. I got a nice house too. You know, but we're gonna be able to like just chill. You know, dude, all good. You crazy? How much did we spend on that fucking bed and breakfast? Fucking 5-star bed and breakfast? Come on. People listen to this channel and on the YouTube, they ain't have that life we have, and we ain't got no money, and we're still living that life. They're jealous. Pacifico, yeah. Pacific life, baby. I'm excited, man. It hasn't hit me yet. It'll hit me tomorrow. I'm nervous because I'm one of those people I want to prepare. That's why I'm glad you got the room already. Tomorrow's going to hit me. I already started packing, and tomorrow's going to hit me. And I'm like you. I mean, I'm nervous because I want to have a good time too. But I'm nervous that like, not nervous, but I want to have good surf. I just need some waves, bro. You know, I just want to have some waves and catch some waves again, and I'm gonna be happy, man. That's all I want to do is I want to be happy, bro. And there's no pressure on you. Are not, Joey. You're not dependent on me being happy. I'm gonna be happy regardless of you. You could only mess things. Yeah, that's not true. You can't mess things up for me. You know, you could stay at the condo, bro. That condo is dope. Oh yeah, I want to get my toes in the sand. We'll go hiking, snorkeling, adventuring in the town, you know. Go to a tequila place. If there's no surf, man, trust me, we're gonna find shit to do. There's no surf. I mean, like, let's go to the tequila or the beer fucking factory over here. Let's go to the tortilla factory. Check that shit out. You know what I mean? Let's go horseback riding. Let's go snorkeling. You know, let's go fishing. You know, we're gonna do shit. We're not just staying someplace. $7.5, guys. Good Patron. You still smoke it like this? Always good. Yeah, I get it, Joey. Those people are worried because they see me drinking here, they see the way I behave, and they think, oh man, you're gonna go someplace with that guy? You never see, the people at work, you never see how they really act. And most of them don't do shit. They do nothing, they don't do anything. They're not even going to Cabo. Wine tasting? We could go wine tasting. Joey, I don't think you like wine tasting. I'd rather us bring wine, I'd rather bring some wine and have you wine taste than us go wine tasting. I asked you that earlier, if I should bring a couple bottles of wine. But it's not worth it. It's not even worth the risk. But I could bring some wine, you know. I'm bringing cigars. Ask Fernando if he has some wine. You know what I'm gonna do? I need to try to do. If I have time, I'm gonna bring a bottle of wine for our house guest, for Fernando, whatever his name is. I'll bring a little cheap bottle of wine for him as a house gift to like say, hey, here's a bottle of wine for you, thank you. Like, so when we leave him a bottle of wine, right? We don't give it to him right away. That's part of the tip we leave. Leave him a bottle of wine, leave him a tip. So I bought this from the States from you. Here you go. Thank you for your hospitality. Appreciate the time, etc., etc. So I bring wine. I need to remember that tomorrow. Hopefully I wake up. I probably will wake up early enough. I ain't picking up tomorrow, and I ain't picking up Friday. I'm just working my regular schedule because I think that was why when I went to Texas, I got beat up so much is because I was doing like doubles, and I did a double before I went on the flight. I did a double and then got there at 6 in the morning. No, after we established housing with him, I say that we can we get there, we check in with him, and then we could talk to him, and there's groceries around there, and then we could do groceries. If you want to do groceries, I'm down with that. Totally down with it. So you want me to cook? I could cook. You know, you want to go to the Mercado and these places to get some seafood. I'd rather that we go out in the town. We have to have some things at the house. You know, yeah, so we're going to go to the grocery store. We're going to go to like the Mercado. You know, the place where we can get whatever we want. Yeah. Joey, no need to get in the weeds, brother. Ow, fuck. We already took care of most of things. Like I said, when we get there, I might head straight to the beach. Don't go parasailing, dude. Don't do it. Don't go parasailing, bro. I ain't joining you on that shit. Been there, done that. Wow, rich. You could go and figure it out, bro. When you have a dislocated shoulder and your ass gets hurt from the parasailing, you fucking figure it out, man. I ain't doing that shit. We go do I don't even know where we have time to. If there's no surf, then we could do all these other things, but you got to figure that stuff for yourself. Like, I'm a simple man. I do very few things, and all of them start with an S. Smoke is one of them. Sip is another. I skateboard. I snowboard. I surf. I have good sex. I'll snorkel. I'll scuba dive. Parasailing does not begin with an S. And the people we hate, they're probably saying suck dick. He sucks dick good. Well, if I suck dick, I probably suck dick better than your ass. And you suck dick. Haters gonna suck dick better than me. Because that's what they do. Suck dick. I'll be sucking dick. Haters get the dick. And the ass. They get nothing special. Special is what I do. Dude, Joey, we're gonna be fine, bro. Just chill, man. Chill. Hey, God bless you. God bless you. I hope so. I hope so. You in the bathroom, in the kitchen, in the living room. I got a room. I could just enter that room. I don't care what you're doing. Good for you. And I'll make that happen. I'll help you. Did not I bring you meat? I bring you meat. With the gambling, I bring you meat. I bring everybody meat. I bring you meat. And what do you do with the meat? You ruin it. You let it out. You diss the meat I bring you. Worst wingman. This guy's horrible. Bring him fresh, young meat. Can't even close the deal. I ain't bringing no meat this trip. I ain't doing that shit. I am doing that shit this trip. No, I don't need a wingman. Like, Joey, you gotta be independent, man. I'm gonna make sure you're okay. I'll make sure you're okay. That's why I think it's like a good thing that would like. You should bring me meat, man. It should be the opposite. It should be the opposite. You should be bringing me meat. I brought you enough top sirloin, that El Senor Frogs kind of fucking quality shit. You know, Morton slash Gibson's quality stuff I brought your ass. But that's okay. We're gonna stay safe. We're gonna have a good time, bro. Upgrade 8. It's Padron. Can't be a bad cigar. Look at how I got it to the nub. It's not hot anymore. There were elements of the cigar that were bad. Not bad, but like lower quality. I don't know what's up with this cigar. I'm concerned with the overall quality control, but this is a good cigar. Kevin Holland versus D-Rod. No, I thought Kevin Holland. Oh, he's facing D-Rod. I'm taking D-Rod. You don't want none of D-Rod. D-Rod could take his punches and could wrestle, and D-Rod is a mean man. I thought it was your boy. Who's that other chump that's fighting? The other blonde-haired guy, blonde-haired wrestler. Well, Joey, we get to discuss all these matchups in our sip and smoke in Cabo. And guys, we're gonna be in Cabo in 2 days. Like and subscribe. Hit the like up channel. We're gonna be live from Cabo. It's not gonna be from Cantina Lopez. These plants are gonna be like not plants. They're gonna be like real shit. If not real shit, they're gonna be. We're gonna be in a luxurious spot. You know, we're gonna be in like a 5-star bed and breakfast kind of deal. You know, living that life, as people would say. And we're paying for it, but it's gonna be good. It's not fake, and it's off of winnings and hard work. Like Joey's gonna be able to pay this shit. Joey's been winning money. I'm not winning money. I'm fucking putting in hours and hours. I put in like 83 hours. What did I put in last week? 81 hours. And this week I'm putting in 71 hours. And the week before that I put in like another 80 hours. Come on, guys. Come on. Come on. Like we don't deserve what we got. And we go there. Like that's why I said, hey, this is where my max is with Joey. I told him like, yo, for our stay, I'm paying this. That's good. He maxed it out. He wanted to max it out, but that's okay. Because that's what I said, all right, let's do it. You know, but it ain't going to be, it ain't cheap. Just like the cigars, just like the beer. It ain't cheap. You know, it ain't cheap. Fucking living good ain't cheap. Life is not cheap. You can live life on the cheap. I get it. I'm very good at living life on the cheap. Don't get me wrong. I can fucking live life on the cheap. What is Joey saying? Canyon in the hall in the pool? I don't know what the fuck that means. All I know is we're gonna have a good time. We're gonna surf. We're gonna eat good. We're gonna fucking explore. We are going to live life with other people. Meet people. Be cool. You know, what can I say? I don't know what to say. I mean, I'm speechless because, I mean, that's, what am I supposed to say, man? Like, you can't predict these things, you know? We already set it up good. It's all set up good. We already have a good housing, money in our pockets, in a good environment. Man, everything's good, man. I'm bringing cigars. I'm bringing some wine. We got good shit there. I'm drinking mezcal. We got it all, bro. And even if we don't take any photographs, as long as we live good and we're happy, Joey, as long as we're happy, As long as we are happy, as long as we've enjoyed ourselves, fuck all those other motherfuckers. Because you know what? Guess what? I'm gonna rinse and repeat. Just like a wrestler that I am, I'm gonna rinse and repeat. Do it again. You think this is my first rodeo? This ain't my first rodeo in that enjoyment, that luxury lifestyle. These fools think that, yeah, rinse and repeat, rinse and repeat. Living good, living life again and again. It's an everyday thing. You think I want to stay working? I don't mind. I like our work, but it's got to pay off for something, and we're making it pay off for something every month. Every month, guys. You're gonna see next month. You're gonna see me in Cabo again, or California. If not California, you're gonna see me in Hawaii. If you're not Hawaii, you're gonna see me after that. We're gonna be in Puerto Rico. We're gonna be in Aspen. We're gonna be in Utah. We are coming to a place near. About Better is gonna be around where About Bettering is about. And it's About Bettering is about everywhere. 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 Because we're not ghettoized. We're not compartmentalized. We're not slotted to just be ordinary people. We don't live that ordinary. You know how you don't live an ordinary lifestyle? You live a better lifestyle. Even if you're broke, even if you got nothing. You go there, you live a different way. We're going to live a luxury, but you go. You get off your ass and go. Italy. Yeah, we're going to Sicily. Yeah, we'll go to Italy. It's on the list right now. Like I said, I got my plans. You know, I got my plans. I got what I want to do, and we got to make that time. You know. Main event next week. Who do I have? Oh man, it's a dog or pass. You know, it's Tai Tuivasa or Cyril Gane. Come on, man. Do you not think that Tai Tuivasa can't get it done? It's like how much extra, like that's where I also work for the extra income, right? How does a $100 bet on Rocky on Leon Edwards translate to $260, $270 profit, right? If you don't take that risk, right? A little less than that because I put another 20, so I made $250. I'm cashing the tickets tomorrow. I'm cashing the tickets. I got the tickets right here. I was going to go to the casino today, cash the tickets. How do the tickets not cash if you don't take that risk? You know, these are on Rocky. Winning method. Leon by decision, $20 to win fucking 220 bucks. And then Leon Edwards, money line. It's in the wallet, already banked, ready to go. Vacation money, baby, right there. But it's not vacation money because I lost a lot of money this year already, right? So but that $260 is the $260 along with the Mexican cash I take with me to pay for it. You know what I mean? Like, what do you guys think? It's not the luck. It's not luck, baby. It's not luck. It's not luck. What happened? Usman, overconfident on the feet. I said this. Wants to stand. He dominated the wrestling, the whole fight, whole thing. And then at the end, he wanted to stand and trade with him. It's not luck, man. Usman could have danced around, could have went for a takedown. He wanted to stand and trade, try to go for a knockout. Fell in love with those hands. And he's not, and that's why Rocky won. It's not luck, guys. It's not like a fluke GSP versus Sarah fight. Rocky won that fight because Usman made a mistake. And his mistake, because Rocky made a lot of mistakes. He couldn't stop those takedowns. And he made a lot of mistakes getting the clinch. He was tired. That strike was not a mistake. And I hate this, that people keep on saying that it's a mistake or he got lucky. No. It was a mistake it was a mistake. It was a mistake by Usman wanting to stand and trade every moment with Rocky. what happened to Nate Diaz and Edwards that last fifth round. Nate Diaz won that round. Yeah, of course Usman said he got lucky. Of course. But it's not that kind of when it's in England and he doesn't have to travel next time, I hope I get 3-1 money with Edwards. Because guess what? I'm putting another 100 on Edwards to win that bout. And it's going to be in England. So guys, it's MMA. It's fighting. Shit could happen. Like yesterday with that guy from Chicago who body slammed the big ass fucking guy from Georgia. Big favorite. He fucking power drived him, dislocated his shoulder. Is that a mistake? And fucking, of course, Sean O'Malley was like, oh, he got lucky. Oh, I don't know if that's a victory. No, that's a victory. He fucking stood him up and power drived him. What caused the injury? When Cheeto kicked him and hurt his ankles, what caused the victory? Right? Him kicking him. It was a legitimate victory. What? Did Sarah's punch not hit fucking GSP's punch? His face? Did not Sarah punch GSP and knock him out? Well, he just fell by himself? No. Like, fucking Sarah deserved that victory. He won. Became a UFC champion. You guys got this shit twisted. It's fighting. And maybe that night he was the best. Whether lucky or not, you made a mistake, you got hit. Doesn't matter. Yeah, O'Malley said he doesn't deserve it. Yeah, O'Malley was talking shit. O'Malley, yeah. Don't get me started. But guys, like, we're gonna be in the jungle next week, guys. We're gonna be in the Mexican jungle, or desert, actually. Desert jungle. What is it? A Sahara. We're gonna be in the Mexican Sahara. Guys, next week we're coming to you from the Mexican Sahara. You guys are gonna be watching. We're gonna have a good time. We're gonna talk about the next. I'm glad we're not like. This is smoke, sip and smoke. We noticed it didn't see a UFC tag. We could talk UFC, but this is more about the sip and smoke. And next week, yeah, we're with the turtles and the whales and the bears and the lions if they came out. Let me go get another beer, and I'm gonna finish this beer with you guys a little bit. I'm in here for another 10 minutes. We're finishing the 4-pack, guys. Real news, yeah. Like, talk to Joey about the NHL and his brother Brian. Brian love NHL stuff. That's not me. I'll bet football this year, guys. Look for some of my. We're gonna like. I don't want to start with that. I want to stick with MMA in terms of my gambling. Oh shit! I had this over here. I did. Man, this stuff's powerful. 10.0, I didn't even finish. I didn't think I finished it. It's strong beer. We're getting buzzed here. The cigar's finished with. I'm not a big hockey gambler, but Joey's a big hockey gambler as well as his brother. And they make money off of it. They're making money off everything. Like, I'm not making as much of it as I want, but at least we made a couple $100 back where I could flip that into a vacation time. But keep listening to this channel. Dude, we're always, like, my goal is going to be, like, I get it that, like, I'm doing the sip and smoke and the cigars and beer reviews, and maybe you guys, that's not your thing. But still, when it comes to the MMA stuff, we bet this shit. Like, we're not like these other people that they're in it to make YouTube. You know, I'm not here to make YouTube. I enjoy this because I'm bored, but I'm not here for YouTube. I don't need to make YouTube, and I would still gamble if I didn't do YouTube videos. Right? I would still gamble and bet mixed martial arts because that's my bet. I bet some surfing, guys. I got some bets with Felipe Toledo. It's gonna be tough because you know who you should bet on. If you can't bet on Felipe Toledo right now to win the WSL. If out of the 5 people right now, and I'm gonna make bet some money too if they offer it, is on the Japanese kid, Ignacio Igasari. I don't know how little buzz. I forget his name. He's gonna be in the final with Felipe Toledo and ruin my bets. But I'm gonna bet him beating everybody, beating the Australians, beating the other Brazilian. A different format in surfing this year, which is horrible. Not happy with the format of surfing this year. They made this stupid NASCAR / tennis / like the top best 5 have to go and compete in the competition now, and the best gets to be in the finals. Bullshit. Change the rules. Or else I already won my money. But Felipe Toledo is great in small ways, but Igasari is Kanoe Igasari is fantastic in short waves and is a threat. And I think he's like plus 350. And I got Felipe Toledo starting at plus 150 all the way down to even money to win. I got $200 at even money, and I got another 200. A big bets. For, and I got him at plus 150. And in fact, I got like $40. I got a lot of money on him. I probably got like $500 now on him. And I got him at plus 250 earlier to win it all. But I accounted for that's money that I already banked. I don't even think about that money. It's like money that I pre-bet that like months ago. I pre-bet it. Literally even him at even money was bet over a month ago when he was leading the WSL, which is the World Surf League Tour. And they have this weird format. And honestly, I didn't know that was the format when I placed that money. Or else I wouldn't have probably bet as much as I did. But I think he still, even still has the best chance of winning right now. Because Felipe Toledo is the best surfer in the world. And by far. But Kayashi Kasar, the Japanese kid, and you'll see it if it's available to you, is his biggest threat. In the small waves, they're going to be going in trestles in California, surfing in small waves. He's going to be a threat to. He could win the world title without winning one championship, where Felipe Toledo won 3. Doesn't matter. But yeah, that's another. Like, look at the surfing bets. You guys need to learn surfing bets. Soon they'll have skateboarding bets, and I'll bet those too. But the surfing bets, I'm solid on my surfing bets. And I won some money. I won big money on some parlays in my surfing bets. You can bet anything nowadays, guys. You can bet anything. The mango juice. Killing me, guys. Knocking my ass out. I'll be at work tomorrow doing more work than you guys. Saturday, surfing. Sunday, surfing. Monday, surfing. And all in between. What will you be doing? What will you be doing? You'll be talking shit someplace. Paying for your lunch. Not even cooking. Ignacio, or I forget his name. I'm not gonna look right now, guys, but yeah, hockey. We'll get you some hockey picks. I mean, this weekend I'll make sure, like, when we're in Cabo, and we're gonna be in Tahoe too. We're gonna be in Aspen, and we're gonna be in Puerto Rico. We're coming to a place near you. Like, we're going to be going places, guys. The whole point of doing what I do. I'm going to be solo. You can be solo. I wish I had more. I wish I got more waves and planned the thing in Texas that I did. I didn't do well. I was out of shape. I got hurt. You know, but we're going to be doing some shit, man. We're going to continue doing this shit, man. What are you guys doing? What are you? You're collecting checks? Good. For what? What are you doing with your checks? Hopefully you're making some money. Like, Joey doesn't like some of the people that actually travel. And some of the people that actually use our job to travel a lot are a little strange. But that's yeah, real news, man. Hey, hockey. I mean, I love my hockey. I just love watching. I like Olympic hockey. I love when, like, U.S., Russia. I mean, I love Olympic hockey. You know, the Great Dream. You know, I love all that shit, man. I love Olympic hockey. Is my passion. My son is Canadian. I don't know if he plays hockey. I think he's a better golfer. I heard he was a golfer and practices jiu-jitsu. But I hope he's still playing hockey. And I'm certain he is, because I'm certain he's a good athlete. His father was a decent athlete, so he's going to be okay. You know, he's going to be a decent athlete. And you know, he's you know, he likes baseball. I mean, I'm not in contact with him anymore or anything like that, but you know, like my son, Canada's got. I love Canada, dude. I lived in Canada for fucking 7 years, man. 7 years I live in Canada. And it may not seem like a lot, but that's 7 years more than other people from somewhere else. 7 years as an illegal alien, and I enjoyed it. I skateboarded. I reinvigorated my skateboarding there. Canadian skateboarding is, man, it's like. The heart of Canadian skateboarding is like, maybe I think it rivals everybody. Maybe France. I've never been to France, and they got good skateboarders. The skateboarding culture in Canada is better than here in America, because here in America it's about business. It's about getting good. Where there it's like they want to put it on. You know, like guys want to get it. You know, like. Guys, just people want, and girls too, they want to get it. Like, I love I cannot say enough about Canadian skateboarding. Like reinvigorating my life in Canada as a skateboarder was the best decision I had while I lived in Canada. And I was with the best of Canadian skateboarding. Like, Ryan Senzo, fucking. Yeah, I did meet Mac now. I did meet a lot of dudes, man. Like the young guys, you know. I met all of them, man. You go to Vancouver Plaza Vancouver. I mean, I embarrassed myself because I wasn't like there. I didn't have the skills that they did, but I had the same heart. and and I could see that all those skaters had the same heart that I had. I may not have the skill, but they eventually respected me because I was there all the time. Right, I was there, and you know, I made my space eventually. I wish I would have stayed there longer. Would I be remembered? I doubt it. I doubt it. I doubt it. You know, but I made a little space for myself. You know, I'm happy that I've been there and done that. You know, I respect that. I respect my Canadian experience. You know, I miss Canada. Man, Real News, I don't know what you're talking about, bro. I went to your country. You gotta put in work, bro, Real News. Let me tell you this, Real News. You know, the first job I had, Real News, first job I had in Canada was working for this horrible person in a moving company. But he paid me cash, right? How did I meet him? I met him through a friend of a friend that I met on the bus. I was on the Canby bus. I forget which bus and I skated with him. I skated at a place called China Creek, and I'm known as China Creek. I used to run the China Creek website. And I met this guy. He called me the guy, and I go to his house. I don't even want to say what I saw there. And I don't like the way he ran his business, but he gave me money. And I helped him run his moving business. Then I met this Irish-Canadian guy, and I did roofing and dig ditching. And it sucked. I was an illegal alien, bro. I had no papers, bro. I had no papers when I lived in Canada. So I had to dig the ditches. It was hard. It sucked. Worst job of my life. Because, you know, you can't have a cat. You actually hand dig. So you're digging literally ditches, drainage ditches for like fucking 8 hours a day. Fucking 10 days, fucking a week. Or 2 weeks. You get your weekends off, but man, not nice. Like, your body's so sore, and I just had to do it. I felt I had to do it. Even my girl didn't appreciate it, whatever. I still did it. You know what I mean? Like, I didn't even worry about like what the job was. I just needed to do it. I needed the money. I was there illegally, and you know, paid cash, and I did roofing with the guy. Another hard job. No fucking harnesses, steep ass, big ass roofs. Guy didn't want to work with harnesses. I was like, shouldn't we have harnesses? If you want harnesses, you've got to go. That's what he told me. I don't work with those. Those are more dangerous, is what he said. Fuck. Crazy, man. I'm just saying. I already put in that. I'm too old for that shit. And if you know, maybe you're too old for that shit too. That's good. You got to still do something, bro. But like even during COVID, after my COVID money went off, I worked at Marshall's, which is a retail store with old women that work harder than the people I work with today. Those old bitches work harder than the people I work with today. Non-stop, 15-minute break, ask for their break. They get angry if you're not like resorting and redoing shit. Annoying. They work hard. You know, and you have people complaining about their job. Real news about work, man. Get in there. You gotta get in there. You gotta work at McDonald's. You gotta work. I've been there, man. I worked at those places, man. I worked at Marshall's for fucking bullshit. I worked at places for bullshit, man. You got to start making some money to help people out. You help your family out, help yourself out. Get in the trenches. Get in there. Those are the trenches. All these other jobs that people think like they make a lot of money and they're working hard, they're making the trenches. They ain't working hard and making the trenches. They ain't like us. Get in the trenches. Get in there. Make your money. Come, move it. You have to move Chicago. I told you about come and work at our place, man. I'll send you the info, Real News. We got people in Canada. You could move bags up there in Canada, and you're gonna make decent money. You know, you can't do. You know, it's easy. It's easy work. Easy work, bro. I don't know what your pride level is, the people's pride levels is. Whatever. That's not even a problem. I would just say, guys, like, be happy to have work. And there's work everywhere. Like when I was in Canada, the people they knew they were hiring like an illegal alien. And yes, I have multiple degrees. I'm smart, whatever else. I didn't have no papers. Man, I was making more money than some guys that like were Canadian citizens that work with me. At one point, I was making like $20 an hour, which is more than I make now in Canada. I was assembling office furniture under the table in Vancouver, under the table for $20 an hour, making offices. People around me were making like 50, 60 bucks or whatever. I didn't give a shit. I'm happy making much money. Like, dude, get off your ass, man. Like, I got off people always, like, one person told me that I was lazy and it was inappropriate, right? Like, it was uncalled for during COVID. Like, and then I got COVID and I almost fucking died. But besides that, before that, I always still, even if I did shit that was below my pay, I still did it, bro. When I was in Canada, I did whatever, bro. I did it all. I did it all, man. I kept my cans. I fucking worked any job I had. I put my name out there on Craigslist. Handyman shit. I worked at a storage facility. I worked at a junkyard. I was busier then, making less money for harder work than I'm doing now. That's why I like my job now, because I'm making the same money for hella less work. And I love that I worked in Canada. I love that I worked there. Like, that's why real news, you can't tell me shit about Canada. You know what I mean? Or people can't say, "Oh, you're lazy," or that you don't know how to. You have not worked where I worked at. I'd go to the Yukon if I had to make money. Fortunately, I was in Vancouver and I had hookups and I had jobs and they weren't easy jobs, man. You want to go do roofing? Go do 8 hours roofing. Go do it. Just do it for 8 hours. Let me know how you feel. Go dig a ditch. I don't want to talk proudly of myself, because that doesn't matter. What the best experience about Canada were that I still had time to skateboard. That I still went to concerts. I went to a UFC event. I went to a UFC, I forget which number it was, with Chuck Liddell and was it fucking this guy from Pride. I'm at Area Hawaii in Canada, right? Like people didn't like me in Canada, the skaters, and I earned my respect, and then eventually my skateboarding got better. I met young people that are, like, they're pros now. Like, people that I nurtured or helped be part of, or they, like, whatever, I didn't nurture them, but they were part of me. Like, they're like the top of Canadian skateboarding now, that I used to just hang around with, and skate with, because we didn't just hang around when we skated together. I was that old dude that might have got one good trick in, or did his thing, And I didn't mind that. My people, my family, and my girl didn't like that shit, but I'm not embarrassed about my Canadian experience. My Canadian life was beyond extremely valuable. I was significant. And I think I'm part of Canadian history in a way. Because I'm from Chicago, and I met another guy from Chicago that recognized me from Chicago. And he knew who I was, and then he knows of me, and there's a connection there between he and I. Like, he knows that, like, now I'm just an OG in Chicago skateboarding. Like, I'm somebody in skateboarding because I'm been in Canada. That Canadian experience, when people see you, like people that were Canadian pro skateboarders, they come to Chicago, and I might be skating in here in Chicago, and I'm skating around. They stop me, and they're like, "Are you that dude that used to skate in Vancouver all the time at China Creek or at the Plaza?" You know, I'm like, "Yeah, that's me." You know, like that to me is like a huge compliment. You know, that's the biggest compliment I ever have. And when I go back to Mexico, it's not going to happen in Cabo. It happens in some places where I've been at. It's not going to happen in Cabo. But it will happen in like Punta Averojos. It will happen in Oaxaca and Rio Nexpa. It'll happen in certain places where like, we know they used to call me Chicago. It's bad that at the surf rants they're going to call me Chicago when I fucked up now. They remember me there getting fucked up, but they're gonna remember me if you're getting fucked up. So hopefully they catch some waves, and after that they catch a story like, wait, he got his ass kicked here last time I was here, but now he's catching some waves. So I'm going back there, right? I need to make the story right, and I need to make that shit right. So you know, you gotta, you know, man, I like my positive history. So the negative history, I disregard. I got a lot of negative history. Most of it is positive. I love embracing my travel and my life in other places. Oh, real news! You're talking about shit that doesn't matter, man. The streaming doesn't matter. Your life is not dependent on streaming, right? Like. You don't need this public. You want a public persona. I don't need it. I don't need a public. Dude, look at me now. I'd rather be behind. I'd rather have slides and information to you. I'm dying to get a new computer, to go back to the old format where I'm not doing sip and smoke. I like the sip and smoke though, but I'm dying to go to the old format where I'm giving you guys like betting advice with stats. You know, who news, man? And we've been chatting for a while, bro. I love Real News. I'm gonna come and see you. You know, I'm gonna go to see my other boy, Top Notch Skates in Newfoundland. You know, that's where I'm going, to Newfoundland first. If I could do this, if I could get up here and get drunk in front of you motherfuckers and drink some beer, smoke a cigar, you could like do 10 minutes, 5 minutes of your picks. 5 minutes of your time, bro. On your phone even. Standing wherever you're at, 5 minutes. You don't even have to show yourself. Pictures with some bullshit. Oh, you're in Newfoundland. He's in Newfoundland. You know, I'm in Newfoundland. I'm going to Newfoundland. My boy's in Newfoundland. Top Notch Skateboards. Kyle. Kyle's a bad motherfucker. He ain't no normal human being. People think he's like a kook, just like me. They think we're kooks. They think we're kooks, like, because we're never made a pro. Pros that are never, like, pros that are Joes. Joes never be pros. Whatever, man, but nah. We are the heart of what we do. We're the best that comes from the things that we have. Right? I know it's a booze little talking, but like, what are these other dudes doing? Like, listen. All right, here it is in Real News. Pick your top 3 MMA pickers and ask yourself, have they been anywhere else? Not just 1 day or 2 days. Have they actually ever lived anywhere else where they live from? Not just it's the same thing of practicing your mixed martial arts. I think that where your experiences and as you've grown as a person matter. Right? I think that. Right? I don't care that you're in North Carolina over there, like I'm right here with This guy, like, I love this guy. What is his name? He doesn't, whatever. He's a stat guy. I get it. And I'm a stat guy too, but beyond the stats, beyond even the gambling. I use the gambling. I'm going to use Real News MMA. I won $300 last week. I got the tickets. I ain't gambling this week. I'm using that to the vacation. I'm giving that money to Joey. Pays for vacation. I didn't have it before. I lost it before, yes. But I'm using it for vacation. Real News, in all your vision, have you ever seen Bleed MMA go anyplace? Have you seen any of these motherfuckers? I don't like that. even MMA Guru. He stays in his cave. I'm in my cave. Like, man, go down the list, bro. Who are your favorite cappers and where did they go? I love my boy, the Indian guy in Toronto, MMA Locks. I can't get his name right now. Right? Don't change your name, Real News MMA. Don't change your name. Everybody knows who you are. Do not change that name. Enhance that name. Just get up there. Get up there and fucking put in 5 minutes. 5 minutes of fucking facial work. You don't have to put the facial work. Put some videos up there. Put a short up there. And that doesn't even matter. That dude, you're worried about like stuff that doesn't fucking matter. You're worse than Joey. You frustrate me more than Joey. Because I don't want to be here. I've never wanted to be here getting drunk and smoking cigars in front of people talking about MMA. And I never wanted anybody to see me. I wanted not people to see me. And now I'm here. Right? So I still don't like it. I still don't like it. I'm going to go back to the old format at some point in a different way. You know, but dude, Real News, you're the man. You know your shit, bro. I appreciate you being one of my best fans. I respect you. I will always give you the attention you need. I love you. You're the one that's keeping me here. Or else I would have dropped off. You know, like you know, and you only see your shortfalls, man. Stop seeing your shortfalls. Like, I'm telling you, you're inspiring to me. You're like a good person to what I do. And other people meant, you know what made, like, just like Lock of the Night said it. Manpreet said it. Manpreet Shah said it. Like, everybody says, I mentioned them. He said he called it out. That he calls other people out. They think that, like, they win some bets, that they could do this and make a channel and all this other shit. And he was maybe, he wasn't necessarily talking about me, but I felt he was, like, speaking to me. And maybe people like you, but he still uses us in his chat. He still uses you. You are relevant. Real News MMA is relevant. You are a relevant MMA analyst. When I hear Real News, when I see your ass say something contrary or with I'm saying, I'm like, damn, okay, I gotta fucking think about this. You know what I mean? Like, you're relevant, dude. It matters in the chat. The chat matters. The people that are real, like you, Real News MMA, you have the name already. Real News MMA. You are known for that. Don't abandon Real News MMA at all. It's one of the best MMA news out there. You've been involved in the chat for years. You're somebody, dude. You don't even have to go in front of the camera. Put out some, just start off with like some other bullshit, dude. Ah, man, you too long. Real News too long. Too long. There's no, we gotta stop that self-pity, bro. We are done with that self-pity. We are done with that, Real News. You are not, you are more capable than what this self-pity bullshit is. You know what I mean? Real News? That's how piteous shit is done. Like, you got to get rid of that shit, bro. I don't know what you got to do to get rid of it, but I'm not happy with it. You know what I mean? I'm not saying to get out of my chat and fuck off, but dude, there is, I don't know you, real news, but he might need the gym. He don't need the gym. Real News is a smart kid, man. Real News is smart. JoJo's smart in his own MMA way. JoJo's smart in everything else but MMA, except for flight. Yeah, he's good at what he does. But Real News, stop emphasizing the negative, bro. Just like Joey. Stop emphasizing the negative. Stop fucking emphasizing the negative about you and what your life is and what you're doing. Stop, bro. It's annoying. It's annoying. Because nobody's gonna help you. You know, I'm not your best friend, bro. I'm not there by your side. You know, you could go look in and go, hey, Real News, go look at my boy, Top Notch Skateboards with Kai Power, and go and meet him. And if you ain't get, you know, whatever, you don't want to inspire people I know, no problem, man. That's somebody I'm recommending you to. You know? I mean, but that's who I'm recommending you to. And if you can't get over that shit, then maybe I'm not saying to quit the YouTube, but stop the desire for wanting to start the YouTube. Because YouTube ain't shit, bro. This ain't nothing. Look, you're being out. This is lame, bro. Like, this is lame. I get nothing out of it. What I get out of it is talking to you. I don't reach somebody in Newfoundland. I don't get, like, Real News. Now I know I get the, like, when I go up to Newfoundland, and I'm going back to see my boy Kyle Power. I am not forsaking my boy Kyle. I'm going to Newfoundland, and guess what? I'm visiting your ass. Right? I'm visiting your ass. And you're going to go out of your mom's house, and you're going to go wherever, you know. Like, you need me more than Joey. Joey's scared of nothing. I don't get it, man. I don't get it, Real News. You know what I mean? Like, I'm gonna go to Newfoundland, though, and I'm gonna find you, bro. Because I'm going to Newfoundland. I'm not forsaking my boy Kyle Powers. He's on Facebook. Look at Kyle Powers, Top Notch Skateboards. That's my friend. Forever. And if you're my friend, Kyle Power helped me through so much. Yes, Joey, you can come with. Maybe. We'll see it. But Real News, and maybe Kyle Power isn't your taste. Maybe he's not somebody you want to meet. But that's my boy. That's my friend. And I will not forsake him. I will not forget how he treated me when we lived in Vancouver together. He lived in Vancouver with me. He got it off his ass, lived in Newfoundland where you lived at, went to Vancouver to skateboard and did what he did. You know what I mean? You don't know what I mean. So, and he's back in Newfoundland, and he might seem like whatever guy. The guy's a badass motherfucker. I only deal with badass motherfuckers. Joey's a badass bitch, but he's not a badass motherfucker. No, but seriously, Real News, I'm going back to Newfoundland. We talked about this. I'm going back. I had to pay my respects to my friend. People have been, like, Joey has my back. Kyle from Newfoundland with Top Notch Skateboards gave me a lot of leeway. He supported me when I was worst. Not even worse, but he helped me, supported me, helped me artistically, was just a good man. And I know he's a good man. So that's why I always remember his name, of course. But I wish I could, and I don't want to forsake that. And he's a Newfoundland guy, bro. and he's a skateboarder, and I'm a skateboarder, 100%, 100%, all of it, 100% all of it, 100% fighting, 100% skateboarding, 100% fucking surfing, 100% snowboarding, 100% living that life, 100% sex, right? Real news, man, you're like looking at it the wrong way, bro. You're viewing it the wrong way. You can't go for something, right? I don't know what it is that you're looking for, brother. And I appreciate that you do go someplace, but you're not like going at it the right way. And we talked about this a lot. I'm not even doing the best way. Maybe I'm not the best person to tell you about it. But I know you're there. I know you're there. You want to be happy. And I love that, real news. That's important. You know? Real news, it's important that you want to be happy. And I love that. That's worth fighting for. That's worth doing everything you want to do for. Not the money, not the fame. You want to be happy. Right? That is good. I like that about you. I'm saying, not going to be my guy Kyle Powers, but that's pretty cool, man. I love you, Real MMA. You're my boy. You're one of my main fans now. But besides that, you're like one of my main man. Like, you're my friend. Like, Real News is like a friend. What do I like about Joey? Oh, what do I like about Joey? Joey is semi-loyal. Joey believes in me. That's what I like. He doesn't trust me, but he believes in me. He doesn't completely trust me, but he believes in me. That's what I like. Even though he should trust in me. Right? Yes, you back me. Yes, Joey, that's exactly it. And I respect that. That's why I got your back and you got back my back. And if you don't, that's okay. I'm going to have the heads up to know what's going on, but hopefully, unless I'm completely drunk, I'm going to be fine. No, but yes, just like Joey, just like Real News. Real News is my boy, and he's our boy. He's our boy! Like, I like Real News. I get to do the back broken, Joey. Man, Joey. Dude, this beer is like, look at the mango shit in it. Joey, you have to realize that I've lived a lot of lives. Is the camera stopped? No, it hasn't. Like, I've been, I've had a life in San Francisco, had a life in Canada. I love my Canadian life. In fact, I've enjoyed my Canadian life more than my San Francisco life, even though it was like half the time. That's because I started my re-skateboarding in Canada, and I skateboarded around the best of the best. That's right, good real news. Good news. Real good news MMA, motherfucker. Hey, real news. Real good news MMA. You know? You don't have to put that at the end of your shit, but put that real news at the end of your thought. I want to put out good news. I don't want to regurgitate all that shit, man. You can do it. Real good news MMA. Yeah. You're already real news. I'm going to keep that same moniker, but you're good at the end of it. You don't have to, just in your head, You're good news. You know what I mean? Like, real news, man. I'm gonna come. Hey, we're gonna get drunk. We're gonna go fishing. We're gonna go skateboarding. We're gonna go to a fight. We're gonna go to Lucha Libre. Real news, man. I'm gonna go see you. Believe me, I'm gonna go up there. And there ain't no self-pity shit happening. Because that ain't gonna happen with Kyle Power. Kyle Power ain't gonna accept that shit. And I ain't either. Like, you come up and meet us. Because I'm coming to Newfoundland. I'm not forsaking my friend. We do not forsake our friends. Like, of these people, they have no real friends. I have a friend in Newfoundland. Kyle Powell's my real friend. Motherfucker used to make me coffee, roll up joints for me. We went skateboarding and we took care of our dogs. Like, there's no end to how I could tell you how as a friend that he was. Right? Help me out. Just complain about how I used to come to him, complain about our relationship, smoke a cigarette, he would roll up a cigarette, just listen to me make me coffee. I'll tell you what, some of the best philosophical life situations I've ever had. You think about sip and smoke with me, Kyle Power is the original sip and smoke. He was the original guy from Newfoundland that, I went in there. I don't know about getting streets. They ain't worried about me, man. But Kyle was the first guy that I hung out with that actually listened to me. You know? Serious, man. I'm there, bro. You low priority, but we're there. We're gonna go to Newfoundland. And don't make any excuses. Real news, if I go to Newfoundland and you don't show up, I'm going to be angry. And you wouldn't like me when I'm angry. I will pay for everything, even the hotel, whatever. I'll pay for it all, even a shuttle for you to come. When I go, you're coming meeting all of us. I promise you. Gotcha. Don't spend a lot of money for hotels and all that other shit like Joey does, and we're gonna do. Because we're gonna fucking live large. No, he doesn't want to hang out with us. He's just gonna hang out with me. And Kyle. This is good, man. This is good. I don't care if I'm on the big screen. We're going on a big trip this weekend, guys. Again. I'm probably missing great surf already. Kyle's cool, man. Joey, you can be Kyle. Kyle's my boy, man. He's not your style, bro. Kyle, you might think it wrong. Canadian skateboarding is fucked up like American skateboarding. Not all the best skateboarders get their due, and it is what it is, Kyle's a badass. Go look at my channel, Roberto Lopez channel. Look up Kyle Power. I got a lot of videos of him. He hand makes skateboards. It donated to my charity cause while I was there. Go look at my other channel, and you'll see what kind of person Kyle is. And you'll see that the skateboarders I associated with are incredible people. Go check it out. I don't fucks with no phony motherfuckers. Real News is a real dude. Real News, you're a real motherfucker. Even not online, I show up, man. I'll show up to your house. I might show up to your house, man. I'm not that other, these other people are, can I kickflip? Joey, can you fucking snorkel? Can you walk fucking 10 yards in the hot feet? This motherfucker. I'm gonna talk to Real News MMA about this shit. Can you even push on a skateboard, Joey? Can't even push on a skateboard. Neither can Real News MMA. Don't worry about it. Do you think you can submit me, Joey? Do you think you can beat my ass? You suck at all of it. Oh! Why, Joey? Why? Tell me, Joey, why could you beat my ass? Yeah, you got round one power. I think I take you down and submit you and do what I want to do to you. That's what I think. You got that round one power, no wrestling, no jiu-jitsu, no counter jiu-jitsu. Yeah, one punch luck. I'm gonna duck under your punches, take you down, but you like it. And you're gonna be realizing like, no, this is a fight. I don't want to fuck you. I want to beat the shit out of you. And you're gonna get the wrong impression once you get hurt. Joey, that's the problem you have, man. You're a good-looking guy, man. Big motherfucker. He loves it. I'm the same way, Joey. I like to be hit too. I like to be smacked a little bit. I'm a Virgo, so I want to be hit before I fucking start to get active, which is stupid. And I'm gonna gas. I am not in any shape. But your muscle shape against me, I'll take me against you any day. I got you. I got you covered. Your blood? Yeah, because I'm going to hit you hard. Actually, at boxing. We were talking about this earlier, JoJo. Man, this beer is hitting me hard. Hey, Joey, you ready? We're ready for Cabo. We don't have to be ready. You don't have to show up with shit. Just show up. You know, you just have to show up. Real News saying, yeah, man, I skateboard. He used a skateboard. We're going, Joey. I'm ready. I'm done. I'm already there. Go. I want to go to Newfoundland and see my boy Kyle Power. I want to go back to Canada. I'm semi pumped up. I'm getting pumped up. I'm getting there. Can we smell what the Rock is cooking? How was that one? That was good? That was good? A good rock, huh? I got some laughs in there.